I've been sipping on Ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on Ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A Ricotta, we gon' have a drink of Ricotta. Everybody drinking Ricotta. Get you some Ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on Ricotta. I've been sipping on Ricotta. I've been sipping on Ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
With intelligence, I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Yo. Fuck is popping? What the fuck is popping? Y'all know what's going on. Mic check 1 2. What is this?
We in here. Check
Slick
your mic,
Talk
Sheree.
gang is back in business. Yeah, bars, nigga.
Check your mic, Sheree.
Oh, now y'all.
Say my mic sounds
Check,
nice. Check
check.
1. See, like my name is Sheree, and I'm the best. All the boys want to feel on my breast. That's how you're supposed to check your mic. Not hi guys.
Sure, you ever drop any bars? I feel like
No.
you never wrote any bars ever in your life.
You look like you wrote poetry.
Just like
Brandy.
Brandy.
In my mind.
If you want some Sheree bars, put bars in the comments, please. I want some Sheree bars.
I don't know why y'all think
Get some
y'all
bars
do
about
some.
them niggas in your DMs.
Oh my God.
Them would be them bars right there, fam. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's
Bars.
bars. No?
No.
Oh. Here, I'll give you another one.
I'll leave that to the poets.
You was a poet and didn't know it.
Yeah. You had no clue. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what the fuck going on, man. It's episode 79 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. It is Thursday. We are back. We are blessed and we are happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? The name of this episode, Opportunity Comes a Knocking. You know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to hear them trash bars.
First of all,
Dude, I was going to get you to ghost
Hold
right,
on.
baby. Don't do that, man.
First
Damn,
of
you
all-
blowing up the spot, Drake.
I'm not even Dooch friend right now.
Oh, see, that's some other tea
Oh,
that's going on. I was going to get that nigga to write you some bars, though.
Here we go.
Not his friend right now.
Man, shout out to Everyday Dooch, man.
I dare
Everybody
him to
love
act like-
Dooch.
I dare him to
Sheree,
act like he don't know why.
Time out, Sheree. Everybody loves Dooch. Like, for real. Like, everybody loves Raymond and shit. That's Dooch.
Dooch everybody favorite.
Dooch Night.
Everybody loves Dooch Night.
What I call it? Man Crush Dooch.
Yeah. Man Crush Dooch. Dooch Night. Dooch Diddy.
OVO Dooch.
Yeah.
Dooch be like,
This is OVO Dooch.
Oh, yeah, he OVO Dooch for real.
yeah, he is. No, and he be like Scales and Bergie. Y'all want to record? Well, y'all niggas got to go to Germantown and get me a cheesecake
Cheesecake.
frozen at a certain temperature. You know what I'm saying? With some
See?
Cambodian goat milk.
Look at that comment.
Call me Dooch, nigga. What is that?
You got a valid reason? What's your reason?
Damn.
Oh, we want the tea. I want the tea
We
now.
want the tea, dude.
Look, she looking-
Podcast beef.
Call it.
Right here, exclusive. Slick Talk with Scales podcast right now, man.
Hit the air horn.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Listen, made a post asking for somebody to put my bike together and I will pay them.
Yeah.
Okay.
He offered.
Mm.
It's still not a symbol, right?
Mm.
You didn't offer the right payment.
You ever get your hoodie from Bobby Joe? Or whatever you were supposed to get
Oh,
from
my
Bobby?
t-shirt, yeah.
Your t-shirt, okay.
After like 3 weeks,
Yeah, 'cause
and he didn't even want to give it to me because
It was the technicality on how you won or something?
the
Y'all put
question.
an asterisk next to it. Like, nah, I ain't giving up my merch.
What was
You didn't
the
take
question?
Wait a minute. Wait.
ma'am.
Wait. So you asked Dooch to put together your bike,
No, she made a stat.
I
I
made
saw
a
the
stat.
stat.
and
I saw the
Dooch
stat.
volunteered, and
Yes.
you believed him.
When do this
Dooch
nigga got
don't have free time to sleep.
Why he volunteer? Why he
He
volunteer?
busier than this nigga to the right of me.
Right.
They in
So
competition.
that's
they
my
neck and
fault
neck.
'cause
and
he
shit.
volunteered.
You know what I'm saying? Every day it flip flop like the NASDAQ stock exchange shit. It switches every day. It's either geek set or it's every day. Like it does like that every day. You know what I'm saying?
So that's my fault. So I'm the
I don't know
victim
when
and
that
you
nigga
blaming
gonna
me.
put
No, I'm just saying, like you actually believed him.
That nigga working his sleep.
He be pushing buttons in his sleep.
Accidentally put us in the kink group.
There we are.
My freaky motherfuckers was happening.
I didn't do any shares. Let me do that right now.
Like, what does that
Oh, that was your song. Sheree?
Work it. Work it.
That one your
But I think the trivia
Get loose
question was
now.
something about I don't know the trivia question. I
Yo,
answered
Mecca,
it,
what's
but then
happening,
I
brother?
answered it with the wrong answer right after that. So he didn't
shit,
want to
Mecca
give it
up
to
in
me.
there? What up, Mecca, bro?
We're gonna have Mecca in here in about a week or two. I'm gonna do my producer episode. Homie Mecca Mala in the building.
Yeah.
I rapped with him today. He reached out to me. We rap. I'm gonna have him in here in the next. We kind of full though, but I'm gonna squeeze him in. We're gonna get him in here in the next 2 weeks. Shout out to the homie D Tuck Flight Gang. We're gonna have D Tuck down here with us next week.
Fam.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
I feel famous, dog.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
know what I'm
famous.
saying?
I
You
feel
famous?
I feel like I mean something to the world.
I
these days,
told
you know what I'm saying?
Remember when I put that Diddy shake in your comments? You saw that Diddy shake, nigga.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
I'm getting catfished and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm real.
Nigga friend request
You know what
booming.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some chick came in.
Friend
She
request
was looking
going
out cute and
crazy.
shit. I accepted her. She was like, "Hey, me and my kids need some money. Hey, can you help me out?" I was like, "Oh, that's what this is all
Damn, this
about."
nigga said he gonna bring his
Hey,
MPC.
Mecca,
Okay.
Mecca, if you bring your NPC, I'm bringing mine.
Yeah, I said it's the producer episode. That's what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Are we finger drumming? That's
I
what
had-
we
I had
doing?
the podcast episode last time you was here.
Yeah,
We had you here. We had Dooch here. We had Lewis and his scumbag,
Yeah.
most unknown,
That was a great
scummy motherfuckers with him.
Yeah.
Great
Bunch of
episode.
drunk ass niggas yelling off camera. But that was one of our best episodes.
The episode
you know what I'm
was
saying?
lit.
That episode was lit as fuck.
I like that.
But you know, I'm gonna do one of those with the producers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do one of those with the rappers too. I'm gonna have to get Berkey down here and all you and Dooch all on one day.
I'm gonna
Do
have
that
to
with
I'm gonna get that pot drop. I can make you famous.
Yeah.
Just hit the button, make you
I can
famous.
make you famous.
So take that.
Right, all that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm digging
Come to
with it.
death row, all that shit.
Welcome
Said
to
he got
Death
the
Row.
same one. Finger drum, y'all. Niggas ain't invite me back since. Here he go. Here he go. Nigga know he in my motherfucking wheel if I pass tomorrow and he in my comments saying shit like that. Yeah, all right, brother. Anyway, man, like I
He's too
said, this
busy to
episode-
come back anyway.
Yeah, when you gonna have time? Shit, we
Right.
gonna have to do your shit from a remote location and shit. Like, yeah, bro, I sent the camera crew. You know what I'm saying? I had to get a budget. We had to take out a loan, a PPP loan, to do Dooch interviews
Right.
because we had to get your shit remote. You know what I'm saying? Because you recording 4
In
podcasts
Houston.
at one time.
From Houston.
Bro, I was with this nigga the other day. He was recording 4 podcasts.
Ah.
The one I was on, he had one set up in the hallway, another one on a laptop, and one running like off his
Bro,
phone or something.
Every other day I see, I'm like, fam, I didn't know they was over there. Like that nigga Dooch be working.
What?
dog.
Shout out to Dooch, man. We got to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole podcast, black podcast community in Milwaukee, period.
Hell yeah.
Shout out my family, my roommate, Tone, TDR Network. He know what the fuck. He in my
Hell
wheel
yeah.
too.
It's
You know what I'm
deep.
saying? Both of them niggas. It's
Nah,
deep though.
It's deep.
It's real
It's
deep.
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 Yeah. It's like
Deep.
gang shit.
Yeah.
Facts. We could go somewhere and take over some shit. I've been telling Teasy them that shit for like 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can shout out Teasy Talks fam.
Yeah.
But I've been telling them and Dukes like we could go somewhere and literally like how Milwaukee be doing Milwaukee to wherever we could do that with the pods.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people will come fuck.
Have
with
We
us.
was
have
supposed
a
to
follow.
do.
Look,
And people
look.
will
As
fuck
soon
with
as
us.
you said her name, she must be like Candyman. You said Teasy,
Oh,
and
she
she
popped up.
popped right up.
Dooch was supposed to set that up last year, but COVID fucked us up.
Yeah,
I remember
COVID fucked up.
'cause
We
we
was
was on-
rapping about it.
Yeah, we was on.
Because this was actually one of the locations.
What was the other app? What was the app that everybody was on at first?
House Party?
House Party.
Yeah, I was on there.
Yeah, we was
I
on-
popped
we-
on there a couple of
Yeah,
nights.
Dooch. It was. Yeah, we was all talking about that. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
that's how Dooch Suge Knight at the game because a lot of pods was on there and a lot of us was free agents and we didn't know
Yeah.
where we was going and Dooch was sliding in DMs like, yeah, you got a home?
Bro, he was like,
Yeah, you need somewhere to sleep? Nah,
That nigga Dooch was like, he
come
was
on over
it.
there every day.
I came in red.
Yeah, big red.
He hit that lock. Hit that lock
Y'all
button
came
in the
in
room.
like,
So
"Jimmy!"
nobody sliding.
Right.
He
Dooch.
said, I love what you're doing, your style and your showmanship.
I was saying Marie.
He said, no, I'm just a country boy with a small podcast company, Everyday Media. You might have heard of it.
You might have heard him.
You know what I'm
Look at him. Chill out. He said, chill out.
It's in the works. Look at it.
You getting exposed.
He always fly, man. But like I said, man, this is episode 79 of the Slick Talk with Skills podcast. Title of this episode is When Opportunity Comes a Knocking. You know what I'm saying? And I titled that because we got the homie Rudy Strong, aka I know the nigga is Young Deuces, because we go back like 20 motherfucking years, but we'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
Also of the Geek Set podcast, a podcast that I'm a fan of, and another podcast that inspired me to do what I'm doing today. So you know, I give motherfuckers flowers while they just know that. Yeah, no, it's all down to tell you, y'all part of the 72 and 10 Teasy Talks. Y'all, that was kind of it. That was my introduction to the field. You get what I'm saying? And then I branched off and met everybody else. After that, shout out Real Bar Talk Tory too.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of like branching off, and I only did one of y'all joints like when y'all first started. Yeah, but that was kind of what introduced me to the game. You know what I'm saying? So
you went solo.
Yeah,
I saw it coming. That's why I went solo.
But you know how we do this shit before we get into these topics and talking this slick talking this shit, man. I got to introduce the gang because they always with me, man. Y'all know who it is, man. I got the brother Don in the building. Say what up to the people, brother.
What's happening, everybody? Angry Crocodile Skin Troglodyte 512 in the house.
What?
Troglodyte.
I can't even repeat that one. And I'm a good syllable user.
Angry Crocodile and Troglodyte.
Angry Crocodile Skin Troglodyte 512.
What's a troglodyte?
I don't know.
But why are y'all asking me like I make up these names or something?
Because
they're randomly generated screen names.
Sorry.
But you said the word.
Got a package at the door. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we getting packages.
Why? Because I said the word because I can enunciate. Thank you.
Moving right
along.
Yeah.
I want him to spell it.
Troglodyte?
Yes.
The young lady getting into it with you just
TROGODYLTE. Troglodyte.
You just missed your shout out. Tone? Yeah. And then, you know, sitting to the right of him, getting on his motherfucking nerves, is the baddest bitch on the balcony. Cherie, say what up to the people.
Up. Hot girl Ree in the building.
Hot girl Ree in the motherfucking
building.
Wait. Her fingernails match the mic cord.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, look at you. You picked out the orange one.
Got coordinate.
Okay.
Got the coordinate.
You might get some baby version.
Yeah, Strongington. Yeah.
Niggas give me the most randomest nickname.
Strongington.
You got so many jobs, nigga. You need a whole bunch of names. Shit. Yeah.
Every time you get a new guest that's famous, his name grow long.
Yeah.
His name was Rudolph Alexander Strongington Esquire III.
Yeah. I like that. You know what I'm saying? And then off camera, y'all know what the fuck going on. Got my cousin in the building producing this shit for us. Ken, say what up to the people.
What up, y'all?
Bam.
Man, I'm just happy to be a part of the team here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just like picking up the scraps off Diddy here. You know what I'm saying?
Mika found the word.
Bam.
Yeah.
Because I spelled it correctly.
Good job, dog. Good job. Motherfucker said they can Google it. Good job. So
don't try me.
Then
perfect
now
score
we're
on
here,
the SAT verbal.
And we're at our guest.
Perfect.
And like I said, the name of today's episode is When Opportunity Comes a Knocking, because this brother just dropped a dope ass album last week.
I'm getting jumped. Dog.
You know what I'm saying? Just dropped a dope ass album. That was last week, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Last week,
dope
Friday.
ass album last week called All I Wanted Was an Opportunity.
All I ever wanted.
All I ever wanted was an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what grabbed me was the artwork and the title.
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware that you were working on a project.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just the artwork and the title. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's what locked me in. I ran through it last week and then I gave it another run yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with it. You know what I mean? So shout out to our guests in the building. Like I said, Rudy Strong, half of Streets and Young Deuces. What a fourth of Geek Set?
Yep.
Fourth of Geek Set podcast in the building with us. The nigga that interviews everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who got more interviews than this nigga. I'm talking about with people that matter.
How did the interviews?
So the way it really started, when COVID hit, and like, you know, there was that first 4 weeks where everybody kind of took a step back and trying to figure out what they was going to do. I hit the pipe and I'm like, look, I want to make sure that when the pandemic ends, we're in a better spot than we going into it. And I was like, so I got this idea. And I was like, I want to interview like just creators, curators, and stuff like that. So the first 3 people that I interviewed, I already had a relationship with Mickey Fax because me and Bergie did a song with him. So I interviewed. He was my first guest. What's Good, which is he works with like a whole bunch of social media people, and then Timothy the Ghetto. Those are my first 3 guests. So I knocked those out, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna put this out, and then I kind of just went from there, and I kind of used those as the catalyst of it. So then, like, I was like, all right, I wanna continue to get more and more guests. So I'm like, I was just scheming through like all the social media, like who I rock with, who's doing shit. And this is where I was like, what's crazy is like Black women hold you down so much. Like I got, you know what I'm saying, my homie Crystal Bubble, and she out of New York. I knew her from music, DJing and everything like that. She started acting, and I'm like, all right, Kev on stage was, you know what I'm saying, this huge influencer from All Def Digital. I'm like, man, if I can get him, I know that that's going to set some shit off. And I was trying every angle to try to find contact, and I couldn't get in contact with him. And because of the way I grind, I was like, I you know, so I don't ever want to bother anybody. So I'm like, I was like, let me hit her up. And even the way I hit her up, it was like, I'm like, yo, just if you just let them know that in this email, you know what I'm saying, I'm in there, you know what I'm saying, I can do the rest. And she was like, nigga, just what do you need? I'm like, well, shit, I want to interview him on my podcast. She's like, I got you. Within like 2 hours, he hit me back like, yo, I with it. And I interviewed him, and it was just so dope because he was like, yo, I like what you're doing. Because like at that time, I was like, all right, I wanted to create a show. I wanted to have like the intro and everything. So I had this whole way that I had it mapped out. So when you watch the interview, there's a point where he goes, oh, I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna subscribe. He's like, oh, shit, you got the intro, you got this, and like. And what's funny is like when they were doing their content, it was just black screen. Yeah. And then after my interview a few weeks later, he had an intro, he had it. So I'm like, oh, I directly influenced them. And then after that, going, and then I just kept on going with it.
Damn, that's what's up, dog. Like, cause you know that's the goal for us, what we doing. So every time I see you and you tag, that's why I be happy you tag me in that shit every time. Yeah. Because you know, that's goals. I'm not looking at it envious. I'm looking at it like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm proud of this nigga. Like, he doing what I want to be doing. Like, that's the whole purpose of why I got behind this microphone, is to do what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. Definitely. I was like, I literally was just talking to Teezy last time I was on her episode, and I was telling her, I was like, for me, when I got into it, the bar was Sweats and Suits and them. Yeah, exactly. Because I was seeing what they was doing and everything, and even now, like they said, Iron Sharp, so we still start sharp and still. When I look at y'all and the numbers that y'all do and the way the interaction that y'all get from the lives and stuff, like there's a lot of podcasts within the city that, like, you know what I'm saying, I still look at like y'all at the bars, like it's just different levels going up and up and up each time. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I love the podcast community that we got right now. It's so dope.
Yeah, I think it's super dope. Yeah, it's super lit and it's super dope. Back to the album. Yeah. Give the people the official release date. What was the official release date?
April 30th.
It was April 30th. Yep. And the title of the album again is
All I Ever Wanted Was an Opportunity.
And the meaning.
So I call this album the soundtrack of my life. And what's crazy because it's my third project that I put out. But every album that I had, like that I did solely, it was like there was something around it. Like the first one, My Unapologetic Black Thoughts, was more so just about everything that was going on. You know, saying the injustice and police killings and the interracial divide and everything. So I was like, okay, that had that theme to it. It wasn't really more the in-depth of me. It was just more based around that. The second album that I did, Son of a Soldier, was a nod to my pops, kind of like your pops. You know what I'm saying? My pops did music and everything. I found this old rap book and I was kind of did it inspired off of that. So I was like, I never really told my story. And when I started thinking about just like everything that I did, like the way I look at life and the way I look at like my upbringing is that like I was in the hood, but like I wasn't the biggest drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't the nigga carrying the pistol. I wasn't a nigga trying to fight. But like niggas didn't look at me like I was lame. Like I was in the trenches with niggas and shit like that, right? And I was like, there's more people like that than like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, everybody, you know what I'm saying? When you hear rappers, everybody, I'm the biggest drug dealer, I'm the nigga carrying. I'm like, nah, like niggas knew they can count on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I tried. You know what I'm saying? Like in the intro, I tell you, you know what I'm saying? I said, you know what I'm saying? I sold dope for about a week. I was trying to push some pills. Niggas telling me like, Deuce, you ain't about that shit for real.
We just came on, okay?
You should go and use your skills. Niggas listen when you talk on this mic. Niggas hear you like a pit bull when you bark. Yeah. So it's like, and that's what it was. It was like, I was trying so much shit, you know what I'm saying, just to try to fit in. But it came from wanted an opportunity just to be a part of something. Even when this thing came down to music, you know, the hustle and the grind, one of my biggest push is I want to be one of the people that put on for the city.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with podcasts. I want to be for the, you know, put on for the city.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, and to me, like, that's where it all stems from. I want an opportunity to be great and a part of something, and I wanted to tell that story of that, you know. So
my favorite tracks, if I had to pick 3, I like the entire project.
Yeah.
But my favorite tracks is the intro.
Mm-hmm.
The first joint that was I always had it hard. Right?
Yep.
And then I like Black Sheep because Bergie's one of my favorite rappers. So any song he's on, I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm going.
I told Bergie he's now at the point that if you remember back in the day when you look at a track list and then you see somebody on, you're like, I'm gonna go to that track first.
He's one of those people.
He wanted. I was like,
Oh, yeah,
I told Bergie that.
those.
Like you there.
Absolutely. And then I like My Life.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just the honesty of it, and I guess it was transparent for somebody like me who's known you for a long time, and you share shit on those songs that I didn't know, and I've known you. You know what I mean? Since niggas was teens. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, damn. So even for me to learn new shit about you, so I know to the audience who don't know you personally like that, it was really in depth and dope. So I wanted to salute you for the project because you stuck to the script. I know it's hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you stuck to who you are. You didn't conform or anything. Your subject matter, your content is true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's hard to do in this time period.
Was the whole project was produced by Adlib?
No. So the whole project was produced by K Mel. Lib engineered the whole project. Yep. So you know,
shout out to Lib on the engineering. It sound good, man.
Yeah, man. What's funny is for the engineers and for the people who know that process, like we technically had the album done by December of last year, but you know that whole process of I don't like the highs, I don't like the lows. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. So it went through that, and so one of the reasons why I think this album came out so dope and sounds so dope the way it looks is because I trust the people that I work with.
That's
right
it on the table.
So with Lib, anytime that he told me that he didn't feel it was ready, I was like, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though my part was done, I trusted Lib based off of, I mean, we know Lib's history and everything with Prof, UMG and everything that he did. So I'm like, if you say it's not ready, then it's not. And I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna allow you to do your thing. And so that's kind of where it went. And I think that I got the best out of it because one, Lib, this is the first project that Lib engineered in a while. He was gone. He was done with the game and just getting his checks, you know what I'm saying, from shows and stuff that he was on. And just through, like, you know, just working, he was like, yo, you know, we got the equipment at Geekset Studios. And he was like, I just want to do some stuff. And I'm like, all right, well, hey, I'm working on this project. You want to engineer? He's like, yeah, I'll do it. And then he did it. And he was like, oh, I got this mastering program. I want to, I'm like, all right, well, listen, if you want to do it, let's do it. This will be the Geekset, you know, the first, and that's the first project that came out of Geekset Studios. That's Lib's kind of back in it and everything like that, and it was dope. Is like I was telling Lib, all hip hop they recognized, they called Lib legendary on the write up for all hip hop. And so, you know, if you know Lib, you know Lib don't really like that type of stuff. And I'm like, bro, you gonna have to embrace that legendary status. I was like, in Milwaukee, you got some stuff under your name, bro. Like, you got to embrace it.
Facts.
So it was like, but it was a whole dope project.
Damn, that's
Shout
what's
out
up,
to
man.
Addison.
Shout out. Yeah, right. Shout out Lib, man. What's up with Streets and Young Deuces?
We working on something. Like I said,
You niggas ain't working.
Well, we working. We, like I said, we haven't sat down and got to it yet. But it's always something definitely coming back to. You know, Berkey just still, you know, put out his album, still working on his his push and everything. I just put this out, but I know, like I said, we talk about, like I said, that's my cousin, man. That's blood.
Exactly.
That's
I
family.
mean,
So
I bet you niggas 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
So it's never off the table, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something that's coming, man. You know, another EMP project as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Mark tries to retire every day, and we tell Mark, like, nah, fam, you know, nobody go, like, that's funny about, like, the whole EMP squad, because it's like, you know, Bergie is Bergie, you know what I'm saying, and Maul is like best kept secret. Like, everybody tried to get Maul to drop an album. It took Jen to convince Maul to start dropping projects, and then even then Maul's like, this is my last one. All right, that's the last one and everything. Like, he said this one's the last one, but we're gonna squeeze another one out of him somehow. Yeah, man, always work. Well, that's the thing. It's like we haven't sat down and did it yet, but like it got to the.
When was the last project that y'all put out? What was the date?
The last project that we officially put out was 80 Souls, and that was 2017.
Jeez.
Yep. And then Bergie put his solo out 2018. I put it was 2016 because Bergie put his out April 2017. I put my first one out April of 2018. And then I put Son of a Soldier out at the end of 2019. And then this one out. Yeah. So yeah. Somebody mic off. Is it me? Am I talking too low?
Check.
Mine was actually
okay.
Yours was
yeah.
But it got to the point too where like there's a lot of producers that hit us up saying like they got a photo for me and Bergie.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that shit no more. I'm producing y'all next project. The whole thing.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah, Crystal told me in the parking lot that she had a
Oh, okay.
a bag of snacks.
I
or
said they don't
goodies.
drink, but they smoke. They might get hungry. So there you go, goodie bag.
Oh, yeah. So
Thank
this
you,
will
Crystal.
definitely come back to
But
the
what's
crib.
going to be dope about when me and Bergie, because me and Bergie, we was talking probably a couple of weeks ago when I let them hear the project, and we was talking about the growth, because
No, I can hear it too.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I was telling when Bergie dropped his album, I said, "Fam, I'm glad everybody is finally seeing what I saw in you from day one." Because for me, the bar for lyrically for me has always been Bergie.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like one of the reasons why I stepped my pen game up because I was like, I don't want to be the weak link in Streets and Young Deuces, right? You know what I'm saying? But because I seen Bergie from day one,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It was gonna be a problem.
Being a problem, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for the longest, we kind of felt like, okay, we're not getting, the proper just dues. But then, all of a sudden, like everybody started recognizing Bergie. And I'm like, that's all I care for. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I'm like, me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll put where I'm at, but I know where Bergie's at. And I was like, and I told him, I said, the fact that you are finally getting that
Recognition
like, makes me proud
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he's always been one of the top tier niggas for me.
Facts. Me too.
You go everywhere I go. 40.
I'm gonna sneak in a few on that joint. Look at you niggas. I said, damn, Suge Knight. He said I'm doing the whole album.
See what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
I'm doing the whole
I get to
album.
rub elbows with niggas, Streets and Young Deuces, 40 mil, and I just like, man, thank y'all,
Yeah.
thank you, Slick Talk with
Man,
Skills.
you're welcome, brother.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? Welcome on over to the.
Yeah.
to
You know
the
what
You know,
cool
40 mil,
side.
40 mil, my tag team partner. That's my guy right there.
God damn it, nigga.
Shout out 40 mil, man. Shout out all the producers and artists in the city.
Definitely.
I remember the Be Justice Cypher
Yeah.
in the barbershop.
That's when I said so that one I felt like I went in with that like I got something to prove. Much love to my nigga Martin too cool, but
Cool, yeah.
the reason why I don't think I ever told this story, but when all the people was doing the ciphers before we had even one, I hit Martin. I said, "Bro, I know you got something planned. Include me
Yeah.
and everything." And then he didn't.
Yeah.
And I was kind of salty.
Yeah.
And I was like,
So that was the kind of the thing about our cipher.
yeah.
That was weird because it was a weird energy because it was a reactionary cipher, but then
Yeah.
it was like people involved in our cipher that didn't have nothing to do with me and the beef that I was currently in at that time. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
So then it kind of made it awkward, like
I'm starting to notice a trend.
What's that?
Beef.
beef. Yeah, JR the Superstar used to have beef, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's not like
You have to change your
that's
number
not like
Kobe.
a
Yeah.
secret or
Right.
none of that
Change
shit.
the number from 8 to 24.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
now I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I cut the fro off and shit. Like now,
You the goat. Now.
yeah, now I'm just chilling.
Oh,
I survived those
You
wars.
OG and cats
Yeah.
come to you for
So with
My
Justice,
Uncle Jerome on Snowfall. You feel
so
me?
when Justice hit me, I said, "Hell yeah,
Yeah, me too.
hell yes, nigga, I'm ready."
Because I felt like how you felt. That's funny. I never knew y'all felt that way. That's
Yeah.
exactly how I
Yeah.
felt going to that. Like, ooh, somebody's gonna give me a opportunity to
Yeah,
say what I got to say. Like they let niggas get clean off on me.
right.
Damn, like,
Is that the video that's on your TikTok? And Scales behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, you was ugly with them glasses on.
Oh, you was hating. You hate.
Yeah, so like, I was like, I took that opportunity like a motherfucker. I was like, dog, I'm about to drop bars on this shit.
No, that shit was crazy. That was. I still watch that.
Me too.
To this day.
And there, like,
at least
no-
once or
What year
twice
was
a
that?
year.
What year was that?
Man,
04?
No, it
was way after
later
that.
than
Hey, I'm about to find it. But
Probably
what?
like 12.
Yeah. And then what's funny is because like,
Dooch was there too.
Yeah,
was he? No, he wasn't. Was he?
He said
yeah.
he was.
Dudes came with me
Is it on YouTube?
because it was at the bar. It
It was,
was
yeah,
at the
it's at the
barbershop
barbershop.
on North. Dudes came with me. Swear to God, dudes.
Oh yeah.
8 years
Oh,
ago.
Yeah,
Is it on YouTube?
2012. Scholar Cypher.
2012,
Yeah,
yeah.
type in Scholar Cypher.
2012.
I still know them bars by heart. I do, bro. Because them some of my hardest bars. What was,
For our viewers who never seen it, why don't you go and spit it?
you want me to for
Yeah,
real?
you
Yeah.
can go ahead.
All right.
I don't know my version.
I know mine's by heart. It's like,
It's right here.
I'm gonna take time to address these haters. Fuck y'all for doubting any member of my team got bars. The flow supercharged like a souped up car, moving stupid far, moving hard. I shine like the sun in a group of stars. See these niggas hooping hard like their team be doing it stupid large, but I don't fight peons. I walk up and then I shoot your Sarge. My shit's tough. In other words, I doodle hard. All I kill is MCs catching a lot of buku charges. A breath of fresh air, lyrical Listerines, but I go like my flow is nitroglycerine. A fucking monster, I get on blocks and I cripple scenes. To measure me, you gotta weigh it on a triple beam. Boy, I'm so dope, go Bizzletine in a Chevy like a Paris Tower, cause I'm built to lean. Niggas getting slaughtered. Look, I rip your team with a chisel beam while I rip your spleen. Wordplay hazardous verbal nicotine. Hey yo, well, I say prophet that's time, but say, hey yo, prophet. I know these niggas probably sick of me because I stand tall like the Statue of Liberty. Niggas can't figure me. Pick a beat. Watch how the words get to trickling. You can't match with me lyrically, literally. Boy, I'm fucking hotter than a heater. You say your flow's tough, but you looking more like a diva. You say you say you niggas tough, but you looking more like a diva. You say your flow's hot, but you looking more like a fever. A bunch of fake niggas, they looking like Cousin Skeeter. Nigga, I don't believe you. I bet these niggas panic. Watch how I just work like a mechanic. Boy, I'm going hammock. Your career like LeBron James headline. Man, that shit about the Vantage, goddamn it, I be dumbing all the time with 100 lines that the sun about to sign me. Where the fuck the dotted line? Nigga, please jot it down. If y'all the school of dope MCs, well, we about to have another Columbine. A lot of niggas out here rapping about how they trapping with their niggas in their ear like, dog, you be fucking snapping. But I know you niggas well. You niggas be fucking acting. Probably cut it all wrong. You probably fuck up the package. Probably don't even have it. Talk about how you stack it. How you in the kitchen bringing it back like it was magic. When I see them in these streets, I'm like, dog, what fucking happened? What happened to the sixes riding on the Chevy Classic? What happened to them bitches and the models you was smashing? What happened to the kicks and all the new designer fashion? What happened to the money you was burning like it's acid? I thought you just was winning and big balling was your habit. Then I realized that these niggas fucking faggots. Niggas spit a bar and then everybody laughing. Please step on up. I'ma turn it to a tragic on this mic. I'm Dr. Murray. I'm you niggas Michael Jackson. You are not a faction. Niggas on that crap shit. Do a lot of subtweeting. Thinking we give passes. See me in the club and all they do is dab shit. So I treat them like the government and I get the taxing. Let me tell you how these niggas try to do the bosses. They quiet on our wins, but always talking about our losses. So I call him Allen Iverson. You know, they got a couple crosses, but I'm MJ in this bitch. That's why I'm always on that boss shit. That's when I fucking lost it. Hearing these niggas speak, niggas claiming they the greatest, but knowing they shit was weak. These niggas acting like they Hova, knowing they Memphis bleak. Man, let me tell you how my niggas used to get it in the street. See, we was like 4 deep, was grinding for 4 weeks. Shit, everybody quiet. We ain't getting no sleep. Heard niggas talking records. We knew they was hold me because when we put up on the block, everybody called cold feet. But let me get up off that. This is MKE Love. Shout out to my MKE Crips and my MKE Bloods. And if you ain't paying attention and say some stupid shit, everybody will tell you, man, go and ask your bitch.
Yeah. 2012 bars.
2012.
The fact that you still remember that shit.
Skills
That's
in the
because
video.
one of the funniest.
I was pissed.
You
That's
look
why I
like you was
looking
pulling
like
up
that.
on bullshit.
Yeah, I was mad as a motherfucker.
You didn't even notice. We always in black. We always in black. We was all players in black and red.
I got another one where my mood was better, where I
Yeah.
felt like we kind of set the bar for
Yeah.
the ciphers here, and I felt like we didn't get our roses.
Well, you want to
Shout
know
out
something?
to Stan Perry. We was in front of the Grand, me,
Oh,
Skull.
I
Oh,
remember
you're talking
that
about
one.
the other
Yeah,
I
like,
remember
we
that
didn't-
one.
Like niggas copied our shit and didn't give us no credit. Like, yeah, bro, at least say that's where you got the idea from, because we went crazy in front of the Grand that day.
You want to know what's something funny about this? So, you know, and I say the line, these niggas acting like they Hova, knowing they Memphis bleak.
Yeah,
And then probably like a year and a half later, me and Bergie have a meeting with Lenny S.
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
And all on the plane ride there, I'm like, bro, I hope you didn't see that shit.
Yeah,
Because I was like, it was just the line. I was like, it's because I fuck with Bleak. So I'm like, it's just the line. But I was like, man, I hope that nigga
The
don't.
shit did go viral a little bit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what's up, man. So what's next for Geek Set?
Man, you know what? So we trying to get 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube right now because we trying to, you know, at least be able to monetize
Aren't
these.
we
videos
all?
and yeah. So we got the watch hours, you know what I'm saying? So that came and everything.
Promote
So
your
we
brand here.
we're
at the Slick Talk.
we're pushing on there. But like I said, we launched our Twitch. What else? More interviews, man. And then we're working on a few actual scripted shows and stuff that we're going to do, that we're going to pitch and everything. So we got like a game show. We got like this other show and a documentary that we're doing that we're going to actually pitch to some people, you know what I'm saying, and try to get it placed and everything and try to
What's
stand.
on game show? Because I got an idea for a
dope
game
as
show.
fuck.
I'd love to run by y'all.
We'll talk about it.
Y'all can
Dope
pitch.
I don't want to give it out yet because we still got to do the test
Okay.
and everything.
These
So
niggas always doing some dope ass shit.
I was about to say that. Just like, just don't, like,
all
yo,
like
you've
changing
always-
the game.
you've
type
always
shit.
been in the pocket of finding that shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know Streets and Young Deuces was getting placed and shit.
Yeah, like
and
getting
video
write ups
games
in magazines and shit.
Yeah.
And
Unsigned hype in the source.
right
No.
on the low.
Shit,
Like,
they gave me the Source Connect.
Yeah.
After dude wrote up about them, the nigga reached out to me and he said, Streets and Young Deuces sent me your shit, like sent me your information, and this is why I'm reaching out
So
to you.
what was-
He didn't write up about me, but shit, that was a good
Yeah.
enough look. The
Right.
fact that niggas even did that. You know what I'm saying?
what was the first, like, oh shit, we in there kind of thing, like that. That
We
happened.
here, dog.
Right.
So the whole affiliates connection that we had.
Okay.
So we did Hip Hop Weekly did that was our first half spread.
Damn, you just made me think about something.
Yeah. So because you know in Source it was just like this. And then Hip Hop Weekly gave us a full half spread. So that I feel like I'm just dropping mad shit names and shit.
You're supposed to.
Oh, that's what we do here, man.
All right, so this-
you famous.
So
like Shorty
this
said.
this part didn't age well, but we was working with one of the engineers of R. Kelly in Chicago, and this was crazy. We was working on this song called That Guy, and then I get this random ass call from a Grand Rapids number, and then it's the affiliate's A&R, and he hits me up. His name is Jonathan Jokes. Shout out to Jokes. He hits me up and he's like, "Yo, is this Young Deuces from Streets and Young Deuces?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yo, I just read y'all article in Hip Hop Weekly," and he was like, "You know what I'm saying? We would like to work with y'all on some shit." I'm like, "Yo, really?" I'm like, "Yo, that's what's up." And I think that was the moment that I was like, "Yo," I'm like, "Dog, we are in this studio right now working on and mastering this song." You know what I'm saying? With before all the crazy shit, but with R. Kelly's engineer, and now. You know what I'm saying? We got affiliates reaching out to us to kind of work on some shit. And so, you know what I'm saying? And we started like, all right, well, let's do something. He was like, all right, well, Drama's understudy, you know, DJ Head DiBiase, let's do a mixtape. And I'm like, all right, cool. So then, you know what I'm saying? We started working on this mixtape. And then that's when we put out Straight Drop Music. And I think the second moment within that process of it was when he was like, all right, we got the mix done, and he sent it back, and he sent us that first mix, the whole, you know what I'm saying? This is the mixtape era. And right after the first intro, you hear DJ Drama come on with the Mr. Thanksgiving. Shout out to my niggas, Streets and Young Deuces, affiliates. It's like,
You could not
Bro.
tell me a goddamn
Dog.
thing. Some shit like that.
So what's crazy about him telling that story, he just reminded me of something, because y'all know I got my famous stories too, my Charlie Murphy moments. I had one with y'all and y'all wasn't even present. So when Rico Love signed, he did a mixtape with
Yeah.
the affiliates, right? And before he closed his mixtape, he played his whole tape for me and Knox. And me and Knox like, yeah, this dope. So you know how you play music for
Yeah.
people. So he played all his shit, and me and Knox like, okay, let us show you what we got.
Right.
First record played, Knox plays Milwaukee Bucks. Knox did the record by itself first.
right.
It was so fire. I sweated him like, bro, I got a 16 for that. You know, I was young homeless
Yeah.
skills
Oh,
with
yeah,
that JR
yeah,
the Superstar.
yeah.
At that time, I'm like, nigga, I got a 16 for Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
Please let me get on that. Shout out Pharaoh, because Pharaoh did the beat, wrote the hook for it out the gate. Knox bodied it by
Yeah.
itself. But then Knox, being Knox, was like, sure, come on, you put a verse on it. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Rico hears the record, loses his mind.
Yeah.
He like, bro, this has to go on my mixtape. He
Right.
called somebody from J Records. They like, okay, we were sitting in the mixtape in the morning. Rico, he's
Yeah.
like, no, fuck that. I'm putting a verse on this song tonight, and it has to go on
Yeah.
my mixtape. Long story short, same situation. Cannon did the mixtape originally.
Yo.
But when Cannon synced it,
Yeah.
synchronized it,
Synchronized it.
he
Yeah.
gave it to Drama. So the original version I heard had Cannon doing his gunshots to it, and I'm geeked off of that. Then when we get the final version that goes online, now I got Mr. Thanksgiving talking about my shit. I'm like, niggas dropped a bomb in the middle of my verse, brought my bars back. I'm like, oh my God, dog.
Oh, okay, no, you can never tell me shit.
I'm like, dog,
But see,
I got rewound, nigga.
So when we talk to them niggas, the niggas like, yo, the only other niggas we know from there, Streets and Young Deuces.
Oh, that's what's up.
That shit fucked me up. I'm like, because them the homies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas 220 niggas like me. They went to Brown Deer. I went to Menominee Falls. We same type niggas.
And I didn't know who y'all was, so y'all came through with Speak. And Speak Speak Easy had y'all on some shit.
Well, see, that's the thing. So this is like this is where like the whole Streets of Young Deuces story and with us and where we started feeling like we was like, damn, like niggas is leaving us off the list, and we was like, we don't necessarily care about lists, but it's like we still got the hometown love, and we was like, damn, like, why we can't get that love, because we like, damn, we in the Source. Ozone magazine gave us a full
cover.
You know what I'm saying? We was in there. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We got Drama co-signers. I'm talking about we did 2 mixtapes with the affiliates. You know what I'm saying? We got all hip hop always posting us, Hip Hop DX, so like all these major websites. We did a whole mixtape with Ruby Hornet, Sway's Universe. I'm just like, damn, like niggas still don't mention us. You know what I'm saying? But so it's like, that's where we started feeling like, damn, man, niggas is like not really fucking with us, but we don't.
But niggas fucking with y'all.
Yeah,
like the real niggas fucking with
y'all.
y'all.
So that's what we realizing. It was like, you know what I'm saying, like. People would shout us out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Scales, Rizzy, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of, and then, you know what I'm saying? People who assumed that we was going to be on some Hollywood shit, who didn't meet us. Them the ones that wouldn't, speak on. But then when they finally meet us, they can run down everything that we did. I'm like, fam, so y'all fucking with us.
But you ain't, you thought
of the shit that we was doing, that we was going to be on some Hollywood shit. And I was like, but if you ask any artist that ever worked with me, if you ask us to be somewhere, we there.
Right.
It's probably about a list about 5 cats of when I first jumped out here and we was investing in music and doing all of that. That was in that second tier with us, because it was the Cuckoo Baby Drew, the Young Twans, even the backpack kind of cats like Strict and them. They were in another tier from us because we're younger than them. So we was kind of the niggas coming behind them. Yeah. And in that tier, like it was Streets and Young Deuces, it was Young Major, it was Rizzy. You know what I'm saying? Ray Nitty. Like it was a group of us. And to be honest with you, I'm cool with all of them niggas to this day. Yeah. Like right now, I know they're kids and every motherfucking thing. Like that's weird when you think about that, especially in a city like Milwaukee where niggas hate on each other. Yeah. But I share so many stages and bills with these niggas, I'd be a fool. But even B Justice is kind of in that group too.
No, Justice,
because he done shared a lot of bills with niggas. Like, we do that for each other. We don't be tripping about ticket sales or who gives a fuck, nigga. I got people in the building and I think your shit is dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if only 4 people downloaded y'all new shit last week. I think that shit, I'm one of the 4. I think that shit is fire. I want you to perform at my show.
On 2 separate occasions, I've had all them niggas in my studio at one time. All of them.
So it's Dooch.
Now,
Dooch is the new version of that. Now.
I've come across a few of them, the names you dropped, just by just engineering and shit. And everybody was cool with everybody. It wasn't no animosity. It wasn't no beef. It wasn't. No. It ain't that damn narrative
that was out there at the time.
Ain't nobody fuck with it. Ain't nobody doing shit with nobody. Everybody was collaborating. Everybody's been dropping verses on each other's shit. Everybody was shouting each other out. Yeah. But nobody was taking off to the next level. But I mean, underground wise, I mean, if you count that being underground, nobody really knew that.
Like we was going to court. I used to see these niggas at the court retreat. You know what I'm saying? We was going to Tony Hill shit. Road, we was like. That was the thing that that group of people that I just named, not to exclude anybody out of it, but I wasn't seeing you at the conferences. I wasn't seeing you when we had to pop up here and be that, and they be like, it's a Milwaukee review. You weren't on the lineup.
That's how we end up.
So them the niggas I started, not to cut you off, but them was the niggas that I started looking at like, that's the bar. I gotta mirror my shit towards them and try to not competition, but not like, oh, fuck them niggas, but more like, damn, okay, they're my brothers. They just did what? Yeah, man, they in Ozone. I'm trying to get on the cover of Whoop-De-Whoop next. You see what I'm saying?
I had quit by then.
One thing I used to tell them all the time: compete with bars. Yeah. Don't compete with business.
No, compete with bars. Because in business, I want the same connects you got. Why are we not sharing those same connects? Shout out Yo Dot too. I don't want to leave Yo Dot. I don't want to leave Yo Dot. Prof. You know,
Born Brothers.
I'm high, y'all. Don't forgive me. I'm getting old and senile and shit.
That's what I was going to get into. So, because like that's how we actually kind of like how we started on that east side because
exactly.
Because because Prophet and them hit us up. Yeah, and then they was
Quarters.
like, yeah, because Prophet and them hit us up and they put us on. That matter of fact, our very very first show in Milwaukee was with them. And then because it was us, them, Cranberry Show, Gerald Walker. You
look at Yola just checked in.
Yeah, no, Yola know.
He said didn't see niggas at South by Southwest or AC3.
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So when they put us on that show, and then we started rocking, you started seeing so much UMG, EMP, fucking, you know what I'm saying, shows and stuff like that. And that shit was like, you know what I'm saying, that shit was great for us. And
then the nigga Prof got in the lights. Prof got in, for ESPN.
Killing it. But see, this is. We kind of stopped fucking with Shepherd Express for a while because when we going outside, you know, down south and everything, we was at the TJ's DJ conference, all that shit. Crunk Energy Drink was out there.
Yeah.
And what ended up happening was they kept on seeing us at every convention, the same thing. And they were like, yo, who are y'all? And we was like, yo, Streets Young Deuces, we from Milwaukee. And they was like, damn, we don't got nothing up in the Midwest. And I'm like, shit, come fuck with us. And then my guy DJ Mr. King, he out of Akron, Ohio, he was doing a Crunk Energy Drink sponsored event and he wanted us to perform. So we rode down there, performed, and the people's down there like, look, we're gonna do something with y'all. So that's how we end up getting the Crunk Energy Drink sponsor. And what they would do is it was just a product sponsor, and this is how we grind it. It was a product sponsor. They would send us 6 cases of Crunk every month. And what we would do is every show that we come at, we was like, we hear people like, yo, put the Crunk logo in there. We're going, our section is the Crunk section, right? Now, we didn't make Crunk music at all.
No, at all, no.
But we was like
the grind, it represented the grind more.
We was bringing the drinks, right?
Y'all niggas didn't sleep. It was 24/7 with the grind.
Yeah, we turned that product sponsor to a financial sponsor.
And that was 14 more.
Yep. And then they end up helping us secure the opening slot when Lupe and B.O.B. came here, right? But the reason why we stopped fucking with Shepherd Express for a while is because they kept on calling us crunk artists. And it kind of put that wrong tag on us because
people hear the music and be like, no.
Yeah, and so and we kept on telling them, like,
honey, none of this is crunk.
Like these niggas is like state property or some motherfucking body. This shit ain't no crunk music.
Yeah,
bars and soul samples all through.
Was AC3 the one that we had the Milwaukee stage? Or was that?
Yeah. So what's funny is we did. So we first went we did A3C. Oh, you talking about the MKE to A3C thing? Yeah, I think that was 14 because
it was 14.
Yeah,
that was 14.
I was supposed to be there.
So, like I said, the title of this episode, man, was When Opportunity Comes a Knocking, and that means 2 things: like the album you just dropped, and then as we just go through your story and your history, everything with you has just been tackling opportunities.
Yeah.
Regardless if you getting the fanfare or people ain't clapping for you when the shit happened, you just knocking down the shit because eventually they're gonna have to give you a standing ovation when the shit is all said and done.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You want to know what's funny? And this is something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, and I don't even know why. And then even it kind of goes into like the completion of the album. So the last song on the album is called Say Goodbye, and it's a celebration song. The first song is a dedication to EMP. I mean, the first verse. The second one is to my kids. The third one is to like my family, and then like, you know, just people who rock with me. You know what I'm saying? So like I kind of give that moment of like, yo, you know, shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for the support.
You put 3 verses on a song?
Yeah, what you talking about?
No, he rapping on this. Rapping.
Yeah. But what's
ain't no auto tune, none of that shit. He rapping on this motherfucker.
So what's funny about that song is that was the last song that the beat that K-Mel sent me, and when he sent it to me, I started thinking a lot about my legacy and a lot about what am I going to be remembered by, right? Not that, you know what I'm saying, not, you know, my kids are my legacy 100%. But I was like, you know what I'm saying, with me wanting to have an opportunity and do everything, it's just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like when it's all said and done, what is people going to say about Young Deuces, what he did for the city, where is that, and everything like that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, I went into it with that, and I've been thinking about that a lot. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I kind of like all the things that I do, because I'm still that kid that even though with everything that I just talked about, I still want that hometown love. Like I love.
No, yeah, we all do.
You know what I'm saying?
We all do.
So like I start thinking about that a lot, and I'm just like, yo, it's crazy because I'm like, if it was all to be taken away now, you know what I'm saying? You know, knock on wood, you know, but if I was out of here, what would be said about me? And I started thinking about that heavily a lot, and I don't even know why, but it stemmed from just like all the opportunity and things, you know what I'm saying, that I've been doing. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying, I hope, you know what I'm saying, when people look at it, you know what I'm saying, I hope, you know, my family's proud, I hope friends proud, I hope my peers is proud. Like I hope niggas see that in light to that.
No, but they gonna be proud because we proud right now. Like I said, you don't play about opportunities. You know, it's a lot of people who take opportunities for granted and shit like that, and you don't. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you getting the success and the accolades and the shit that's happening for you, like that. So now, I know you're a part of Geek Set, right? You know, nerd, superhero, act. You know what I mean? Sci-fi, action figure shit. Don is the same way.
Yep. We had
Ken is the same way, and believe it or not, Cherie is one of those people.
Oh yeah.
Guess who isn't? This guy. I'm a fan. Like, you know how like somebody don't know basketball. All they know is like LeBron.
Yeah.
I'm one of them people. I only know like the 5 motherfuckers who get talked about all the time.
Right.
Y'all know side characters and be excited when they do a third spinoff. Like, I don't even know these people, but they were down here excited about Wolf and Falcon, whatever the guy is. So
Who is Wolf?
I don't know. Falcon, something.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I mean, I guess he wasn't too far off. He's the White Wolf.
Well,
so
yeah, it was close. He's
the
White Wolf or something.
Right.
See that? How you know I watched it?
Right.
They got a view off of me. I helped the franchise make some money.
Right.
I have to, in full transparency, I don't know the stories. I know some of the characters because I used to like to draw them.
But you better than me. You can know more in depth than I am. So look, leading into that, I seen yesterday they're doing Black Superman. How do you guys feel about that?
That's trash.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Depending on if they do the story that was in the comic book, that wasn't trash.
They're doing Black Superman. I've been waiting to ask my nerds.
You trust DC to do Black Superman?
That's a whole nother story.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole nother story if I trust them.
Oh, okay. I don't trust DC to do shit.
So that's
Above the Law was Black Superman. That was they saying, right? I was like,
that's that. That's what we doing to Black Superman from my nerds.
Here's the thing.
Y'all racist.
Rudy, fuck with it. I don't.
Well, because here's the thing. In the comics, I
Superman
fuck with DC
white
over Marvel.
He's a hunk.
So
You fuck with DC over Marvel?
in the comics,
You're a DC?
in the comics.
In the
100%.
comics?
So you're a DC?
Yeah. 100% in the comics.
You ain't fucking with this metal?
Metal's nice.
Well,
Metal's nice.
Why?
DC, but listen, so DC fuck up their continuity every 10 years. So you get a brand new universe every 10 years reading DC comics.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen, right? To the DC comic.
The Geeks guy.
No. And I'm fine with that because he's here, and I'm cool. And its subject matter isn't too off base for people who aren't into the culture because we're talking about a Black Superman.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, do we need that right now for our people?
No.
Is that the thing? They're cashing in on because that's the trending thing now?
If
Black
they're doing
is trending.
Absolutely what it is.
But that's what I
if
read
that's the
yesterday.
motivation, then I am on the it's trash.
Yeah. And that's what that's what I perceive.
That's
that
what I
motivation.
read when I read the
I didn't read the article.
I read the release.
Yeah.
You know how they put out the press release. I read the official press release, and that's what I got out of it. Like,
and why do we need another Superman? Have you seen Henry Cavill as Superman?
Well, because
that motherfucker came straight out the comic book.
He is
Superman.
But that's because they don't want to. They don't know what they're doing. They don't want to give it to him for some reason. Because he said he'll play it. He'll play Superman as long as they allow him to, and he wants to. And DC, whoever's
let his Warner Brothers contract run out and see how fast he don't play somebody in Marvel.
Oh, I think it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
It's already done.
See,
he said
he'll be Captain Britain.
He
soon.
said he wants to do it, but DC Films or whoever's head of that studio,
and that is why DC is trash.
Yeah.
They're trying to follow.
They're
some
fucking
old,
up.
Yeah,
they're fucking up.
The whole Marvel shit is already based off of racial, segregation. All that shit.
It's all based off of real life,
from
real
X-Men,
things,
right? That's where that storyline comes from.
X-Men is a civil rights story,
exactly.
right? But the Marvel itself is about real shit. They always have dealt with real life problems
in their storyline.
Like
World War I, or
like Tony, like Iron Man. Iron Man was an alcoholic,
big time alcoholic. Yeah,
like the whole their whole thing is about capturing real life. And so that's I never really got into. I got into DC. I love DC, but I don't love it like I love Marvel.
Because it's not reality based,
right? It's not reality based.
Not reality.
First of all, the power scaling in DC is outrageous. The most powerful motherfucker in DC is God. Superman is God.
I mean, true.
I mean, he is the first person.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, dude. Okay, it's like a catch-22 for us, right? Because at the same time, I want my daughter to see a Black Superman. Why not?
It's corny. It's corny right now.
It's corny to me and you, but I'm saying in the eyes of people of of the youth. Is it going to be corny to them? Me and you know the backstory, so we know it's corny. But I'm saying to like a 9-year-old look like to her son.
That's fine.
Is that going to be corny to him, or is he going to look at it like Miles Morales?
And that's fine. And I fuck with that aspect. But the problem is, it's a DC movie. It's gonna suck.
It's gonna be trash.
That's
my main problem.
That's the
it's
problem.
gonna be trash.
Who producing it? Because it ain't gonna be
right.
Ryan Coogler with the pen.
Right.
Well, see, like I said, it's a toxic relationship with DC films because it's like I want them to be great so bad because I love DC.
But you just know it's not.
I think. But see, I think.
Terrible. It's trash.
And I think it goes to the power scale, the thing that Don said, and because I'm not a comic book guy, I just learned that 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But it makes me think, okay, Black Panther story. Marvel went, okay, well, this motherfucker landed in Oakland.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same thing Superman did. He landed in a cornfield in Kansas, and these white people changes their lives. Same thing with Black Panther. He lands in Oakland. That's all Ryan Coogler did was take the Superman story and say, oh. Okay.
But having a black Superman is equivalent to them saying, all right, we're going to make Black Panther white. It's just as like.
Yeah. So that's what Tamika said in the comments. He said, I don't think we need a black Superman because we already have Black Panther. Well, now that Don put me onto the power scale, it's the same storyline.
But the thing about it is
kryptonite, you drink the same shit that dude was. It's the same. Yeah. It just got a better storyline.
The thing is that before we actually got the movie, Black Panther never really got this much
attention.
And now it is. Right. So it makes sense that we don't need it no more because Black Panther was never. He wasn't held this high in comic lore like that at first.
But that's what's so dope about.
Now that
CT, you about to get blocked from the cast. Don't do that. He said Marvel's so corny. Stop that.
Marvel's not corny. But now that we have uplifted,
all of ours.
Now that we have uplifted Black Panther the way it is, and it makes sense. Like I agree. Like I agree with that statement. Actually, we don't necessarily need it. In the comic books, it was dope when they did it for the Black Superman. But like, yeah, if we are putting more stock into Black Panther and that lore of that and building that, I'm 100% with that.
So the reason why the Black Superman thing is a problem is the whole reason the Black community has a problem with gay and homosexuality being forced down our throats on TV because it's inclusion for inclusion's sake.
For inclusion's sake. That's what I said. If that's their angle, then I agree with that. That's what I agree. Then it's trash because when they wrote it out in the comics, that wasn't the angle. It was just this different because that's what DC does a lot. DC will tell different stories. They would like, oh, it's like what if series. It's like, oh, okay, well, let's tell this story with this different angle. This Superman's black. The story was a little bit different, and it wasn't just for inclusion's sake, but it's already there. So,
but we my two favorite superheroes is Superman and Captain America, and.
White privilege. Yeah.
So
Who wouldn't be in love with white privilege?
Said white privilege. Why wouldn't you love white privilege?
I mean, that's the American dream. White privilege. Yeah,
both of them.
Absolutely, both of them. And then put Tony Starks and Bruce Wayne in there too.
Right.
And then you got a beautiful pie.
Batman is white privilege. Batman is white privilege.
But he's still white privilege. But he's still
Batman
white. Look at how many black alcoholics
Batman's
bounce back.
He is a psychopath, 100%.
That's that white privilege.
Batman's one of my favorites.
He's a psycho.
He's a psychopath because he has the money. The crime that's in Gotham, he has the money to stop the crime.
Yeah, but he wants to.
But he doesn't.
He want to go out. He want to go outside and beat him up.
He used all the money himself on himself.
Maybe he's narcissistic then.
So much sense about Batman.
What?
Batman. You holding it? We good. Batman does not kill any of his rogue gallery.
He doesn't
because he makes money off the prison system.
Gotham. Yeah.
The whole thing is
Batman. But so when you talking about Superman being white privilege, Superman not white privilege. Superman just happens to be white.
Gotham is Batman.
Batman is white privilege.
Yeah. Superman is the
American dream, like Captain America.
Yeah, like Captain America.
But because if you think about it,
Captain America was created during the World War, and
all
he gave because we was getting our ass kicked, and he made us feel like, we could win.
Yeah,
he was a symbol of hope.
Because all the money that Batman puts in his Batcave and if he was to invest it back into the community, the crime would stop.
Facts.
He's cocky and
Facts.
narcissistic.
Or if Batman would just fucking kill the Joker, just kill him.
Listen, superheroes don't kill,
bro. Listen. The fact that you don't kill the Joker costs thousands of lives because every time he break out, he killed thousands of motherfuckers.
He destroys shit.
He destroys shit.
And again, Wayne Corporation
Makes money off of.
Makes money.
Okay, I know this is just a cartoon, but in Lego Batman,
Which
Joker
actually good.
No, that's one of the best
actually
Batman.
good.
It's top 3 Batman.
Lego Batman, him and Joker had a whole conversation. Joker was like, "You need to admit you need me."
Yeah, you need me.
Well, that's
yeah.
in the comics
Yeah.
too.
That's in the comics
And
too.
Killing Joke. No, not Killing Joke. Death of the Family.
And
Yeah.
Death of the Family and Killing Joke, he
Yeah,
makes that
yeah,
reference.
yeah.
That's the comic, like the actual written reason why Jason Todd got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rio said none of them are better than Spawn. I guess he's talking about black superheroes.
I know who's Spawn.
Green Lantern.
Spawn's dope, but I mean, I would.
Blade
I
was.
don't got-
Blade
was
was
dope.
dope.
I thought
was
Blade
dope.
was
He's
dope.
more of a
space cop.
Yeah.
He don't do shit.
Well, yes and no.
He's literally a cop.
Yeah, I
But
know.
no,
Space.
but John Stewart dealt with some inner in his hood stuff
just
too.
like
Yeah.
Black Man.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan was more space cop.
No. He was more, I'm a representation.
Yeah,
cop.
'cause John Stewart
is like, I'm a cop for my community, but I'm still a cop.
But then he also had
Yeah.
moments where like
So
the
what's
kids in the
Luke
hood was
Cage?
like,
Who is he under? What Luke
Marvel.
Cage?
Marvel.
Marvel.
Luke Cage is your typical, this is my neighborhood,
Yeah.
I protect my
Yeah.
neighborhood.
yeah, he was all about his
He's all
neighborhood.
about his block.
Right. Vigilante.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, he was a
Right,
vigilante.
exactly.
He was literally
block.
cleaning up his hood.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
My block. 53206 is
Take
mine.
take
You gotta see
any
me.
take any
Right.
activist and give them superpowers.
So
You
what
got
was the
Luke Cage.
thing that you said is inclusion for?
For inclusion's sake.
So
Yeah.
Tokyo Olympics said fuck all that. They
Yeah.
ain't on that. They
Yeah.
said you won't wear no Black Lives Matter during these Olympics that's taking place in 6 weeks. You know the Olympics start in
Yeah.
6 weeks. You don't wear no Black Lives Matter shit over here.
No, I got a
No,
question.
while you're there, they said don't wear it. Don't kneel. Hold on. They said don't kneel. Don't do what brother and them did back in the day in Hitler shit. And don't wear no Black Lives Matter shit. Tokyo not playing.
But you know what? It's weird. But it's weird
Yeah,
because
right.
last year that wasn't their
All
How
them
they
niggas,
gonna
all
stop-
them niggas finna
How they
do
gonna
that
stop
shit.
them?
in
Well,
Japan.
but last year that wasn't their tune. Wait.
What
No,
they gonna
no, it
do?
was.
What they gonna do? They
It
gonna
was
arrest.
China
They
versus
gonna
them,
arrest the
wasn't it?
United States
I
Olympic
think that was
team.
China.
Was it because whoever it was, who was fighting the system? Was it China fighting or was it Japan? I think it was China fighting Japan.
It was China.
So okay, so never mind. So that always been their tune because remember,
Remember,
China split
China's
with us.
communist. No, China is communist.
so Japan was fighting.
Japan.
When they had,
Are you talking about World War II? Or
No,
how far are we
last
going?
year.
back?
Last year.
Okay, last year.
who-
Remember, China is communist.
when they was having all those riots and everything?
Yes,
and
that's China.
They was marching in the streets.
China-
and shit.
China.
That's
okay,
China.
so all right, so then
the
then
Ho Chi Minh Square
So
and
then
all
this
that.
makes sense with Japan
That's
because
China.
remember, because they hired the Japanese mafia to fight the protesters.
The Yakuza,
Mm.
Like when they hired, like it was so like I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, we are talking
I'm not
about a country
surprised.
that like kills
Yeah,
your
I'm not
youngest
surprised
girl
about-
or some shit.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not
Like-
surprised because they was like they
That's
legit.
China.
Oh, that's China.
Yeah.
But historically,
China got too many people.
the Olympics is supposed to be a neutral
Oh, no,
ground
I
for
know that.
just non-confrontational,
Non-political.
on no stances,
But
whatever.
Japan been on some bullshit for the
Yeah.
past.
Some of the most famous moments in Olympic history
Have
are
been-
protests.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, what stage is really bigger than?
But isn't
Right.
Japan also don't they got like restrictions on their internet and shit? Like they're
Yeah,
they're
they-
all about control. So
Yeah.
this is right up their wheelhouse. As
Mhm.
fucked up as it is, I'm not surprised.
But I'm saying I believe that somebody's going to take the stand and risk it all just to do it
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
platform.
Somebody is.
Somebody black going to do it,
Oh,
and I'm
oh.
going to be like, go ahead, bro.
Don't
Shit,
be
if I had
surprised.
enough-
Don't be surprised
if I
if
had
it's
enough
not
money, I
all
would.
of them.
If I had enough money,
Who's
I would
the nigga? Metcalf?
make it a point.
DK Metcalf?
You talking about the football player?
Football player.
Yeah.
He's trying out for Olympics. He's,
Yeah,
he's,
he
I think
want to run
qualified.
track.
I
Yeah,
think
he qualified.
He could risk it all.
He
No matter.
fast as a motherfucker.
He can risk it all.
Yeah,
He can go out there and actually.
Yeah.
He can do some shit and
Yeah.
just go back to the NFL and say, "Fuck y'all,"
Yeah,
whatever.
if I had the money, I'm literally that would be. I'm like, I'm making a point. I'm coming.
Well, shit,
down
NBA
there.
players can do that shit because they're gonna be, it's some, LeBron gonna do it if he go there.
Yeah.
if they go, because
If they go, a lot of them niggas be like,
they don't be
"Fuck,
going no
don't
more.
be
They
going."
don't care about that no more.
I think LeBron would go for that.
Oh yeah, this if anything,
Oh, yeah. Lego
if
stands.
anything, this would spark them to do it.
Yeah.
I was like, word?
LeBron not gonna go though. I don't think LeBron's going to play. He tired, fam. He tired.
Depending on how petty he is. I mean, because this thing, you may go.
I
listen,
mean,
I don't
yeah,
gotta
Don-
compete. I'm gonna just go.
He
He
pretty
might,
petty.
because he could go and not play.
Yeah.
He's pretty petty.
Yeah,
He
he
would-
could.
he
He
would-
that petty. He could go and
Right.
not play. Like,
Yeah, because especially if LeBron, even if he's not on the team, if LeBron
Yeah.
show up, who gonna say you can't come in?
Yeah.
That's not like
They
a
gonna let him in.
that's not like a bomb ass comic book too. LeBron versus the Japanese mafia.
Oh, like LeBron to me, Best sports activist. The best sports activist ever, LeBron to me.
Yeah.
You got him over Muhammad Ali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well, Muhammad Ali.
No. So listen, there's no slight to Muhammad. I'm not taking like
Muhammad Ali went to prison for it, Rudy.
Yeah. And he joined the Nation of Islam and changed his name.
I know. Listen,
fucked his brand up. That's like LeBron right now going to Mustafa. Motherfucker be like, I'm not a LeBron.
I'm just saying he quit boxing.
But I'm just saying he did quit
He
boxing.
gave up his championship.
A lot of the stuff that LeBron doing is up there.
No, I'm
bro.
not knocking it. He's in the top. He's in the top 5, dead or alive.
His acts, the things that he's done for people is up there with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah,
I'm saying
the sacrifice.
He has a sacrifice.
Okay, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, sacrifice, not comparable, but his acts. His acts is definitely.
So I agree with that. I can't disagree with that. Speaking of athletes and their acts, Serena Williams, Sammy Sosa herself for a recent photo shoot. I wish we could put up pictures, but right now she looks like White Chicks. So if you ever seen White Chicks, Serena Williams' last photo shoot.
Yeah, I think it was the makeup artist.
Yeah, the makeup artist. Yeah,
but she allowed it. She's big enough. She's big enough to say no.
Bro, there are no pictures getting released by that woman that she doesn't clear.
She is her makeup artist.
Yeah, she's her makeup artist. That's what got released today. She does her own makeup. So that was intentionally done. You know what I'm saying?
So she wore whiteface?
Yeah, pretty much. Put herself in whiteface, standing next to her white husband.
It wasn't a good look. It wasn't
at all. So
somebody messed her up. Comment must have messed her up.
Where is this at? I'm looking.
One of them niggas messed her up. I don't know what they was selling.
Ain't no selling.
That's a Sammy Sosa.
She's Sammy Sosa herself.
Sammy Sosa.
Hey, what's the nigga from Atlanta? Teddy.
Oh yeah, I don't like.
The character on Atlanta.
Yeah. Exactly. Dude sitting in the audience and shit.
But there's another picture.
Why her husband look like AJ Styles?
It's one that's worse than that.
He's the owner of Reddit, right?
Yeah.
Damn, he rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
He owned Reddit?
Yeah. Her husband is the owner of Reddit.
Damn.
On some other shit, I thought this was goofy right here. The officer that shot Jacob Blake this past summer, right? Got suspended for having his service pistol stolen or misplaced for the second time. Yeah, like so I guess originally the original story when he got understand the ridiculousness of this whole situation. When he shot brother Jacob, the nigga didn't get suspended one day.
Right.
No, not at all.
He lost his service pistol before. I think they suspended him for like 3 days or something. So now this time he's like suspended for a long time because he lost it or misplaced it again. You see what I'm saying? So that's just the irony of it. Like you get more time off from work for losing your firearm than for shooting a motherfucker, and you wasn't even justifiable in the shooting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They got him like, Franklin got got whatchamacallit. What was the cop name?
My bad.
What was the cop name? Andre, yeah.
This reminded me of that shit right there.
Keystone Cops.
Yeah.
Lost my gun.
How you lose your service? What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's when we thought we was watching porn in back in the day. We watched Benny Hill.
Benny Hill. And other news.
Benny Hill. If Benny Hill existed today, he'd be so Me Too.
What? He'd be next to R. Kelly right now, man.
Oh damn! I didn't even think about that shit.
What?
That little old man that he was slapping on the head.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Oh
Can you imagine being on that damn set? It was going down.
Are we showing our age? Do people know who Benny Hill is?
No,
probably not.
Nah,
probably not.
I don't.
Look, damn, you don't know who Benny Hill is.
You don't remember Benny Hill?
You ain't as freaky as you think you are.
He's come on late on channel 18.
No, yo, you yeah, that was.
She's so confused.
Yeah, like.
You know how you call the niggas creeps that slide to your DM?
That he was in. Yeah, he was his blueprint. He was live action Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No
he
word.
was an old horny white man on a variety show.
He was wild.
With 99 young white girls.
Wild.
And all he did was run around and feel on them and make
this music would play, and they was doing all kind of shit.
Yeah.
No words.
This came on channel 18.
18.
18 was WB.
Yeah. No, it wasn't WB.
No, it was just channel 18.
It was owned by Paramount before then.
chasing people.
Yeah.
They be carrying their titties up and shit, running out. You know, it was
another show on like that. That was a country show. Remember?
Hee Haw. Oh, Hee Haw was freaky too.
Hee Haw was freaky too. Conway Twitty.
Hey, it used to be some. It used to be some thick white bitches on Hee Haw. Wow.
They was from the farm.
Wow. I was like, where they get these white hoes from?
That's where Daisy Dukes came from.
That is where Daisy Dukes came from.
And actually, Daisy Dukes.
Daisy Dukes, my bad. But that was
stole
style.
Yeah, they stole that from there.
That style had the tied up shirt, showing you good.
Yeah.
Daisy. Yeah, it was a chick named Daisy.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wow.
She was their
Yeah,
cousin.
we're definitely showing our age. Shit. But I was gonna say, because Ken used to work for these people, and I'm happy he doesn't work for these people anymore because he's been in a better mood and a better place. Would you say, Cherie and Don?
Yes, absolutely.
So they just took some money off my card the other day too. For that weak ass Michael B. Jordan movie, but we ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole nother conversation.
I've tried to forget that.
Amazon workers say that they have to urinate in cups, and shit in bags when they are on their routes because if they take a break, they get docked their money or they could lose their job.
Yeah, I can believe
what?
Yeah, it's wow.
Amazon is data driven, completely data driven, to the point where
it doesn't have a soul.
No, like when you come in the door, the motherfucker is as large as like 3 football fields. So when you go to your station, you going literally 300, 400 yards to where you got to go upstairs and shit. Motherfucker was like, hey, you got to work a little harder to get here at this time. We estimated that it should take about this much time for you to punch in once you punch in because you punched in at this time and then you got here. I was like, I stopped and got some water, motherfucker. I was tired. Like shit. Like
wow.
Dude.
Yeah. Slavery?
I damn near walked off that bitch. I damn near walked up that bitch. After I fell out, and I was like, I can't even do this shit.
At least this time there are Caucasians hired there.
Yeah, it's all kind of people.
It's all kind of people
doing
there.
That shit to everybody.
Man, you go in there, you see it.
Enslaving everyone.
Yeah, everybody.
You will see people that every day. You see every day working there. Like, oh yeah, I work here on third shift.
Jeff Bezos ain't fucking around. You know what I'm saying? He need all his coinage. You know what I'm saying? All his coins.
Yeah, he got a bunch of overseers. He got a bunch of overseers.
Overseers.
There's a whole bunch of overseers over there. That's all they do. Yeah.
So speaking of slavery, some senator or some shit.
What kind of segue was that?
Yeah, I mean, you talking about Amazon was slavery.
Man, it was a big ass slave ship.
Speaking of slavery,
I'm a star.
I know I'm getting good with my transitions. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of slavery, we had this senator. Where is this nigga from? Connecticut. Is it Connecticut? No, he ain't from Connecticut.
Oh, that's a good guess. Delaware.
Okay. This nigga is from Tennessee.
Oh,
and he praises
Bible
the 3/5 compromise during his House argument. And his argument is that we can't do anything about racism in America until we fix the fact that they changed zoning and voting to take slavery out of the South and break down Southern states and shit. So he like, I don't want to hear shit about what black people going through until you fix what y'all did to my grandfather now.
Where the real niggas at? Where the real niggas at for real? Where
he
they
said
at?
this on the
he
Senate floor, bro. Look where he at saying this shit. He ain't at the crib. He at work on the Senate floor in front of his constituents saying this shit. He at work. My nigga, he ain't at home in his living room. He at the crib saying that,
bro. What is wrong with these people? Bro, racism is a sickness.
Ain't it?
It's a disease.
That's why the CDC said that. You know, the CDC said that last month. They diagnosed it as a disease.
Like that's why, like, I never give a pass to the people that be like, oh, I didn't know and stuff. Like, I'm like, no, that shit may have flew 30, 40 years ago, but now there's with everything that's out there and all the knowledge that you can get that's at your fingertips. There's no way that you should not know.
None.
Not at all. Like none of that. Like that whole Papa John shit, I'm like, fam, like you have to like that. Like that's
you gotta take classes.
You gotta take classes, my nigga. Like, fam, like there's no reason why you shouldn't know that you can't say nigga.
You use that word so much that you gotta go help to not.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And if you
I say hunky all the time, but I don't need a doctor to help me.
You said it with a U, didn't you?
Right. Yeah.
You said it with a U. Somebody tried to correct me. Some grammar Nazi tried to correct me. So you meant to say, oh, like no,
it's hunky.
Nigga.
A hunky is nice,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That's like Negro.
Right.
A nigga is, you know what I'm saying?
Right. A hunky is a nigga.
White man called me Negro. I ain't tripping. He called me a nigga. I'm on his. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He got some issues.
What? So you're spelling hunky with a U?
With a U.
We're saying I say it with a U. I
Okay.
spell it with a O.
Yeah.
I
Okay. I was about to say you don't spell it with a U.
I spell it with a U.
Black
So
people-
If you spell it with a U, you're saying someone's hunky.
Yeah, like you like them.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're like he's a hunk.
Yeah.
The act of being a hunk,
Yeah.
hunky.
What is it called when you have two words that spelled the same way but mean two different things?
Homonym.
A homonym.
That's what
That's
I call
exactly
it.
what
I'll
that
say a hunky because when I speak on
You
Facebook, when I
cannot
speak on Facebook, I want people to read it right like I say it.
you
Yeah.
cannot
Yeah, I wrote
assign a homonym to a made up word.
They both.
Yes, we do.
Hunky
Black
is a
people
made up
do-
word.
Motherfucker.
Bro, this is a Negro colloquialism, bro. That's what you're missing. Like you trying to go Webster Dictionary.
William-
This some
William-
ghetto.
William-
This some
William-
ghetto shit.
You
right
know,
here.
William Shakespeare made up 50,000 words that we still use to this day.
Facts.
Yeah, he was dope. He was cold.
Fact.
Yeah, so I'm the
He was
new
cold
William
with it.
Shakespeare.
Right.
Negro Shakespeare.
Right.
He was cold with it.
Right.
We taking shit and making
Hunky.
it black. You
Hunky.
feel me?
That's old. The Gloria Jean.
And he did that
Yeah,
without
hunky.
social media. Like, how do you make words trend? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
like, he was cold.
Y'all
Like-
go with it.
I'm trending.
Who's the
Who was
illest-
his backers?
Who's the illest with the pen?
Right.
What label put him out?
You know what I'm saying?
Who was he signed to?
He was
That was
indie.
independent. That
You know,
was
I'm Billy-
indie.
I'm
That was
Billy
Master
S.
P.
I'm Billy S.
He might have signed with Dooch.
Hey, he was putting out records like No Limit.
Yeah.
He was like putting out
Dooch.
plays like
Might
No
have signed
Limit.
with Dooch, man.
Hey, Billy S was getting a bag back then.
Yeah.
What?
I'm man.
What?
Yeah.
He had to
Can't
be
even-
getting a
man,
bag.
Bag wasn't even created.
Yeah.
They had to create a currency for that nigga.
Right.
Now much money he
But
was getting back then.
hunkies are evil.
Could you
They're
Facts.
evil.
Facts.
Evil motherfuckers.
Facts.
could you imagine that Billy S was Tyler Perry with no competition?
None.
None. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Once you get to a certain level,
Nah.
fam, you ain't got no competition.
He was Scorsese with no competition. Tyler, you giving Tyler Perry way too much
Tyler
credit.
Perry. Tyler Perry does very well doing plays. His plays.
He
his
talking about
plays are
plays
very
more
well.
over the
Yeah,
movies.
that's
Yeah.
plays. Yeah, you're right.
Tyler
you're
Perry
right,
built his
you're
whole
right.
brand
I
off the
follow
plays.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
following. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I just-
So another thing I want to say, City Boys won. Yeah, we won the other day because my nigga Bill Gates got divorced with no prenup.
Yeah.
How in the fuck he did that? Very smart guy. He's very shrewd. So I don't know why I'm surprised. But this nigga got away from that bitch and gave her 2 something billion in stocks.
He because didn't he get with her? It was together when they was broke. Yeah.
Yeah, before that. Yeah, exactly.
So,
What?
but props to him for not like revisiting
visiting that.
because usually that's what happens. Once the money comes, you revisit it, and he was like, nah, probably not, because he's like 60 shit right now.
Yeah.
I feel
Why do
like
you
at that
divorce?
point, just be
Yeah,
separated.
why are you
Why?
divorcing at
It
60?
probably was.
Some people
Like,
feel
what you
it's
finna
some
go marry a
shit
new
going
bitch?
on.
It's a
At
what?
60?
Some people
Well,
feel
no,
like it's some type of conspiracy going on.
Okay.
'cause It's like, why y'all getting divorced?
White people really be hating.
Maybe that's what it is. Remember, they did say he's secretly behind a lot of this vaccines and
Seeing
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
they did
So
say
like
that,
maybe
too.
maybe it's protection for her. Maybe he's like, look, some shit about to come down. Let me help you out, you and the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because he still paid her off. I
He
think
gave her $2 billion in
Yeah,
stocks.
the kids, nigga, the
2.8
kids,
billion
the
in
kids
stock.
40, 50 years old.
what I'm just saying though, he's probably like, you know,
Yeah,
Do you-
take care of your shit.
take care of your shit.
you
because
think-
this
do
shit
you-
gonna come down on me?
do you
and
think I
don't
would
want it to come back on y'all?
Do you
Nah,
think I
it's-
would
it's some
keep
shade.
one of them motherfucking stocks? You give me 2.8 billion in stocks right now. I'm cashing out, bucko.
Here's the difference. You have never
I'm tanking your shit.
2 billion lifestyle. She has
Lived that, yeah, trillion lifestyle, yeah, yeah. Shit, that- And that's why he just gave it to her like
That's
that. Like,
Bro,
he
you
did her
can't,
like this.
bro.
Shoot, peasant.
I don't care. I don't care how good your lifestyle is. You can't spend $2.8 billion. Never.
She ain't gonna spend it. They got generations.
This is gonna- yeah.
All I can say is this.
Give the stock the
Can't-
family, they will
Can't
always
nobody
rich.
do too much shit to Cam Beats if I'm bringing home $2 billion. If you got $2 billion, it
Yeah.
ain't too much shit you can do to me that make me
Yeah.
leave. Like I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm there. Like all right,
Yeah.
you got 8 bitches.
Are you cheating?
All
You
right.
never
Tell
coming
that nigga
home
I said
again.
what up.
Coming home
That's
tomorrow?
cool.
All right. Are you fucking in my bed? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
All
want me to
right.
sleep
All
on the
right.
couch?
I'm
That's what I'm saying. Just be separated.
right.
Just be
Right.
separated at this point.
Will Smith, Jada.
I'm gonna call somebody over in the East Wing
Right. No, you
while
ain't
you
gotta
do
say
your
that
thing.
shit.
Do your
No, I
thing,
ain't gotta
bitch.
tell. I ain't gotta
That's
check in
shit.
with you at all.
This is
Right.
Bill, this is
So a story that came out of this, which I believe too, because he didn't have a prenup, but they said Bill had it worked out with Shorty where once a year he could spend a week with his ex-girlfriend. And this lady agreed to that.
I mean, when you playing with different money, you play by different rules.
Yeah.
You play by completely different rules.
I'm agreeing to it.
Yeah,
I'm not amenable to a lot of shit with my
hall
bitch.
pass.
That's why I look back way back with the whole Will Jada shit. I don't think Will was mad at the cheating. I think Will was more mad that it got public.
Well, he said
that was the main
well,
thing.
He was mad that it got out.
He told Jay to control your bitch.
Yeah, it got out.
Even if it went public.
Yep.
I'm still like, all right.
No, look at
no.
them.
But the difference is if you're operating off if you were not the breadwinner. Will's the breadwinner, so you make the rules. His rules was don't make it public. So once it got public, you violated my rules, and that's why I think he was more upset.
Okay.
And then they went on her platform to clean shit up and make some money while they clean shit up.
Yeah.
And
you see what I'm saying? And they're still together right now.
Yeah.
They ain't going nowhere.
Because like you said, you saying like you wouldn't care. So like it's you gonna buy by whatever rules it is. So if you go against it, that person gonna be like, yo, I thought we had an agreement.
Right, Tamika.
Hey.
Okay, bet. Side piece activated.
That week you gone, guess what I'm doing?
Right.
The only rule I got
I might shoot a porno in this motherfucker. Play with me if you want to. I got your money.
The only rule is that my account is still in place.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the rule.
Yeah.
At that point, like, hey, all right.
Hey, you finna put hey, honey, you finna go fuck off? You finna go fuck off? Did you leave my card in the room?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll holla.
Peace out.
Don't even act mad.
Right. I'm not no, ain't no acting mad.
Speaking of money,
we got billions of dollars.
Speaking of money and saying peace out, the PPP loan fund is out of money. You niggas done cleaned the PPP out.
People was going crazy.
Ain't no more PPP money left.
They definitely did not.
Nah.
They
I'm honestly, you can't just give niggas free money, man. You gotta put
they made it and they made it way too easy. Like there was so many people. I'm just like, damn.
Y'all know.
It was too easy to the point where even legitimate business was like, I don't think I want to touch that shit. Right.
Like, but y'all know black people are we the kings of getting back.
But we can't say it's only
You
black.
it wasn't just us though.
A lot of people.
Hell no, nigga. You white people are white collar criminals. We are not the white collar criminals. White people are. They cleaned that shit out.
They was calling their backyard a farm.
Brady got a PPP loan, my nigga.
It was
what?
For his businesses that he owned in Boston or whatever. Mark Wahlberg and them got a PPP loan, bro.
I'm telling you, them niggas got farms. Them niggas got agriculture farms and shit.
You can look it up. I saw people was saying they was saying that they got farms and all they had was a backyard. All they had.
All you had to do.
And here's 10G.
Yeah. People, I'm telling you.
Hey, it was real easy to qualify. It was very easy.
It was, and this thing, like I said, legitimate, legitimate business. We looked at it. I'm like, ah, man, I don't know, man. Shit's a little bit too wild right now.
Yeah.
I was like,
Duke,
shit
me
is
and Duke
way
just
too
had this
wild.
conversation the other day. Swear to God, shout out Duke. Like 3 days ago, we had the same combo. Like, I checked it out. But,
hey, they had YouTube videos to show you how to do it.
Yeah. Matter of fact, there was viral tweets that was like, do this. I'm like, no, don't do that. Like that shit was wild, bro.
Hey, shit.
I know some bitches who sell hair who'll do your shit right now.
Everything.
Man, yeah.
Everything, dog. Like I said, I'm legit. Like that's no cap. Niggas was saying they got
daycare. She
with
babysit,
backyard,
do
dog.
hair, cook chicken, sell dinners, and do PPP loans all out the same house.
Yeah. Hey, that PPP time is hard.
Hell yeah.
That's for real.
Is it?
It's fed.
I can go to Club Fed. Y'all can go to Club Fed. So I'm watching,
especially with the amount of money.
So I'm watching BET. BET got a new show called, well, it's been around, but they got a new season of Trap Queens, right?
Yeah.
So a chick on there, she beat a school out of $250,000. She did 3 months. I'll do 3 months for $250,000. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if I fucked it all off, as long as we had a good time with that $250, I'll do 3 months.
Earlier today, I was upstairs and I heard the conversation in the barbershop. You know, barbershop.
Yeah.
Niggas got arguing loud. It's like, nigga, there ain't no time. There ain't no time. I was like,
I mean, Tommy, don't get me wrong.
Jail is time.
Jail is time. I don't want to do a day.
Hey,
but I'm talking about $250,000, and I've been doing whatever the fuck I wanted to for like the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they come to you and be like, bro, you got to do 3 months for that shit that you just did.
It's
and I'm talking about we done been to
I
Dubai.
sleep 3 months. I sleep 3 months.
3 months clean your system wrong. Hey, I'm taking the whole summer off. No, we in Wisconsin. I'll be back here.
And them niggas in the barbershop, they were correct. 3 months ain't no time.
It ain't 90 days.
Man, I don't know, man.
Time is time.
As again,
I agree with you.
Talking to a nigga that never been in prison,
I ain't never been to jail. I don't like doing a weekend in that motherfucker.
I just feel like those 3 months ain't gonna be as easy as y'all think it is. I don't think like you can't sleep through it.
When you think fed,
I don't like waking up.
okay, y'all got to understand levels of
I don't
fed,
like waking
right?
up at 10
Well, yeah,
You got to understand levels of fed, bro. Y'all thinking penitentiary, bro. You thinking where Mike Tyson was in Marion, Indiana. You got to think about they shit Mike Tyson from New York
Oh yeah, okay.
to Marion, bro. That's how bad of a federal crime him and Gotti committed.
Yeah.
This ain't that. I'm going to a resort, my nigga.
You going to resort in Kentucky.
Guess what they're gonna have me doing in Kentucky? They're gonna be cutting grass and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that shit. I think they have some special shit for these niggas.
No.
on this documentary,
I'm with you a little bit. I'm with you on this one, bro.
Kentucky that way. Where you going?
on this
I'm with
documentary.
you on this one, bro.
What's up?
My nigga, you really don't like you really don't understand. Like
I don't.
I don't
No,
either.
you don't.
I don't.
So, like-
I'm not going to front like I do.
You don't.
Like
So-
I said,
Fed
like
niggas
listen
3
to my
months- 3
album.
months-
You don't hear that I don't.
Fed niggas get
I
to,
ain't taking no shit.
fed niggas get to come home on furloughs. They
Yeah.
get to come home and visit their family and fuck their wife
You get
and go back to
conjugal- you get
jail, bro.
conjugal
You get conjugal
visits
visits in the
in
Fed.
fair time.
This is not state time. Like, take your mind out of war pond.
Like your bitch could come give you some pussy
This ain't that.
and then put him 3 months.
Where old girl
Once
went
a
on
week,
the
you
BET
get to
thing,
knock that bitch.
Tommy, they showed where she went, bro. They didn't even have
Right.
sales.
I sleep for 3 months.
She was in like a gym, Nasium or something. It looked like the House of Correction.
I believe that world is not for us. I believe
Was
that
she white or black?
Our PPP isolation is not the same.
No, white collar crime is white collar
White collar
crime.
crime is white collar crime. I know chicks who robbed. Okay, I know some chicks who robbed the bank. They home already. My brother never got caught with dope. Somebody said that they bought dope from him. He's still fighting this case.
Yeah.
I know some bitches that walked in the bank with a note and was home 18 months later. Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
They
Kiss
black?
my ass.
Yes, black.
They robbed a bank on Green Bay in Milwaukee, my nigga. I know him. 18 months.
That time is different. That time is different for dope.
The girl who pushed the letter got 18 months. The other bitches
Yeah.
did like 3 months. The bitch who pushed the letter to the bitch and said, we got a gun, we robbing this
No,
motherfucker."
Tamika, you don't even have to be married to get your conjugal.
No, you ain't gotta be married.
It's just got to be the same bitch. It's got to be the bitch on your list.
Liz.
I'm sorry. You guys are
No, I ain't
making
doing 18 months.
250 for 250
you
for
guys
250.
I do 3 months.
I do 3
you're making an excellent argument.
Club Fed.
I still don't like that shit.
See, look at James said.
I leave it up to them.
Yeah, I'm hibernating.
I'm
for
with you,
3
bro.
months.
I don't think
So
I'm doing
before
it,
we
bro.
get out of here,
I'm coming out my beard thick as a motherfucker when I come
so,
out.
and I'm gonna be buff too.
Right.
So,
Don beer sticking out.
gotta kill witnesses because John Deere sticking out. Even though what we do is wrong. Or what?
Right.
PPP loan. Loan on my mama. Shit, we gotta hustle till the sun come up.
It's a cold
It's
winter.
a cold winter.
Y'all niggas better bundle up.
Yeah. Because you know their whole purpose is to lock us down.
Right.
Ain't that what he said? Because without that PPP loan, nigga, we ain't got no way to eat.
Right.
Yeah. Remix on the way. Fuck you, man. Remix on the way. So, good news. A brother I've been fighting for him to get his shit. Tupac. A state finally got his money.
Oh,
Tupac
shit.
got that shit. That's what's up.
Wow.
After all this
After all this time. Wow.
And SpongeBob time.
His mama gone,
25
too.
years later.
So I don't know. I hope his sister and them got control of this state. But he's got 2 unreleased albums too coming along with that. You know what I'm saying?
His sister.
Is it real albums or is it like, are they redoing? Because I
No, they saying unreleased projects.
okay, because
Like
I hate
original-
when they do that shit.
I hate
when they throw
do that, too.
vocals over some shit and then they got right.
I'm gonna
Like,
be pissed.
you get no. I hate when they
Don't touch them
when
classics,
I hate when
bro.
it's old stuff. No, I'm talking about. I hate when it's like the vocals that he recorded, but then it's like, oh, we gonna put it on different beat, but then we gonna partner them with fucking Moneybagg Yo and shit. I'm like, fam, I hate that shit.
I hate that too. G-Eazy and Tupac.
Right.
G-Eazy, Cardi B, Khaled.
Right.
G-Eazy, Cardi B, Khaled, and Tupac.
Right.
Oh my God, I would die.
Hey, it'd be like his Dear Mama lyrics.
Yeah, like he probably finna get something now because it just got released. Now you ain't got to fight Suge for it.
Once, because remember
We
that's
the best.
Because remember that's what happened with Biggie shit. Once Biggie shit hit, everybody was grabbing it. Everybody was, you know what I'm saying? That's I feel like that's what they're doing with Nipsey. I feel like now
they're doing that with Nipsey.
Everybody, Nipsey got all the shit that he did, and everybody's like just grabbing it. You know what I'm saying? He's running.
Hey, the Jigga track is dope though.
No, the Jigga track fire.
Hey,
the Big Sean track is fire too.
How many motherfucking songs did Tupac actually do?
They said he would
because
record.
It ain't enough day. It ain't enough hours in the day. God damn it, for this nigga to have full ass
So
songs.
let me tell you why.
26 years later.
No, because this is what his work ethic was this, and it wasn't no punching, redoing. He would go in and just spit one shot and then say, "Y'all do it. I'll finish it."
And give it to his engineers.
He wasn't doing that. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Let me double that. He was just hitting it, going.
So remember how we discovered what Hank did for the Disturbed album with Cuckoo Cow, because Cuckoo Cow wouldn't show up for sessions. He was missing. So they pieced all those verses together and made a project because Tommy Boy had cut them a check. And they had to do what they had to do. Tupac would do that in a good way though.
He gave you a whole song.
Johnny J and them, his engineers, all of that shit. He'll come in there on a weekend and this entire notebook, bro, is going on beats.
And so that's why he got
now,
so
Don,
shit.
you have to put this. I'm gonna pay you, bro, to put this shit together for me and give it to Jimmy Iovine. He lived in the studio.
Dog, that's a blank canvas.
Yep.
We had 17 Machiavelli albums and no songs were dope.
This nigga's a weirdo.
Yeah, he was a
for
weirdo.
having that many motherfucking songs and not being that good.
I would like to count how many times he said Hennessy.
Enemies.
Hennessy.
Right. How many times did he rhyme that?
Me saying
Tupac
Elementary.
Combined with Can's stat earlier about DJ Quick's diss record being top 5 dead or alive.
That was you.
What are our top diss records of all time? Okay, Hit 'em Up is in there.
No,
I love Hit 'em Up.
No, you know
no.
Look, I hate it. I hate it.
Get out the way, yo.
Oh no, fuck them
niggas,
bro. Fuck them
That
niggas,
nigga
bro.
trash.
Biggie Small just got dropped. Oh, that and the outro. That's what I hate. That's what I hate. You hate the outro? That was the hardest part.
My fofo, make sure your kids don't.
No, the whole talking part. The whole
At
talk.
the end of Hit 'em Up.
You couldn't. They'd have beat your
Pakistan.
ass. They'd have beat that engineer's ass that day.
B-Love, I like
engineer
100 shots. I like 100 shots. 100 shots fire.
No, 100 shots ain't bad. That's Dolph, right? Yeah, that ain't bad.
I said no Vaseline.
I like Black Tea.
Yeah.
I fuck with Black Tea. I don't
Black
know
Tea
if I
was
fuck with
dope.
Black Tea. I fuck with Black Tea.
How you like me now?
How you like me now?
And let's go.
Mama said knock you out.
I like the album cover. How you like me now? But don't have Teddy Riley produce the track. It was
It was a dope record, but it wasn't better than Mama Said Knock You Out. Nah, Mama Said Knock You Out is better than Jack the Ripper. To me, he giving Jack the Ripper credit because he created the battle, pretty much. After
that was hard.
That was
bitch
like,
though.
he came on, and it was like a party.
Milky, and I'm back.
I don't think Piggy Bank makes top 5, Damien.
Nah, hell no.
Nah.
Got better diss records than that.
better
You got
diss
way
records,
better than I smell pussy better than Piggy Bank.
I Smell Pussy
I Smell
is
Pussy
probably
is
his best one.
Yeah.
Real motherfucking Jesus kind
Yeah,
of
that was Easy
G's
Eating, right?
hard as
Yeah, when they
fuck.
was dissing Dr. Dre.
Kind of hard. It was hard.
And
as
Dre Day.
fuck.
Dre Day's in there for me too.
Yeah.
Payday, yeah.
Yeah.
No. And we ain't going nowhere. Did y'all know that was a diss record?
Who was that?
Yeah, Bad
Diddy.
Boy.
Did he?
We ain't.
Oh,
Remember that's
Go
when
shit.
that's when
No way.
that's when the Locks
We
left and
ain't
went to Rough Riders and was
going
saying this
nowhere.
nigga don't write his raps, he don't
Oh,
write
right.
checks. And remember that's when he was like, "Don't worry if I don't write rhymes, I write checks."
Yeah, warm it up, Chris. That was a diss record.
Oh, word.
That was a diss to Another Bad Creation. That's why they say Inside Out
No.
is wiggity wiggity
Yeah,
wiggity.
Yep.
Right.
Swear to God.
So what?
I mean, it's y'all. They was
They
kids.
blew up. Nigga, they blew up off that
They was
diss.
kids.
They blew
So
up.
what?
Off that
So
diss.
what's the top 5?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Question.
That's his top 5.
Hit 'em up.
Because Takeover's in my top 5.
Takeover's in mine.
Takeover's number 1 in mine.
Me too. No. So here's the thing. So,
Ether is trash.
Hold on.
Ether didn't age well.
I was about to ask him. No, because I was.
It was hot at the moment.
I was literally about to ask you this because everything that you
Kinda
said that
stinky.
you love was because of those facts, and Ether was nothing but ribs.
Bullshit.
And
Full of
so
bullshit.
how you hold that high when that has the less facts out of all these records?
I got a legitimate
Look at him. Look.
for a goddamn check.
Thank you.
That's why.
You want to know what diss record I thought was better than that? The Message. When he dissed Pac. Fake thug, no love. You catch a slug.
Yeah.
74 gusto, no luck though. I didn't know till I was drunk though. You freak niggas get played out. Get fucked and ate out.
Yeah.
He called him a fag on the record and
Yep.
everything, and we ignored it.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
well,
Because it was an actual song. So
it don't matter. Them
I didn't
was
look at it
bars.
like that. I didn't
Those
look
were
at it.
bars. He was on Tupac head.
Y'all sleeping on the bitch in you though.
Ooh,
The what?
The
shit.
bitch
Common.
in you. The Common with
Common,
Ice Cube.
Common.
Yeah.
Made Ice Cube
That's up there.
apologize.
Yeah.
Ice Cube apologized.
Yeah.
Dog
But
gave
nobody-
him props and dissed him at the
Well,
same
that's because
time. I saw Friday. It was good.
Common got another one when he dissed Drake.
Yeah.
He said, "Nigga, you Canada dry."
All right.
Yeah.
No, he got on
However,
Drake's ass.
to me,
Oh, he got on
He got
Drake.
on Drake's ass.
that
He
probably
called that nigga Canada dry.
That-
That's it. Battle over.
It
Give me the
is.
microphone, I'm gone.
But that to me, Drake's reply was that's the hardest I ever heard Drake.
He said,
Oh, you gotta come hard
That-
after that.
I was like, I've
You don't
never
have no
heard
choice
Drake
but to
come that
after
hard,
a
bro.
nigga call you Canada dry.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Dame.
the line itself.
Hey.
That nigga said it bothers me when the gods get to acting like the bro. I was like, yo,
Yeah, he did kill
you
him like
can't
that.
say that shit. Like that shit was wild. To
Because
me. I ain't
they was fighting over bitch.
I ain't never
But
heard.
that's
I
cool.
ain't never heard Drake
Common
come that
dissed the
hard.
fuck out of Drake.
Look at
I-
Damien defending that bullshit Ether. Ether is bullshit.
Ether was bullshit.
Either's bullshit.
It didn't age well.
Y'all was
I don't agree.
Ether won off shock factor. Somebody dissed
Hey, what's the
Hov?
song? Hey, what's the song? Because I love T.I. What's the song Ludacris dissed T.I. on?
Oh my god.
Stomp.
He went crazy on
Wait,
that
so what about the Beans?
record. Beans and Jada.
Yeah, because they had.
It's hard to keep up with that. They had like 18
Yeah.
records, bro. Like,
Well, the first two.
shit.
I mean, it was mixtapes all over.
Them niggas was, and it was fair, friendly fire. Them
Yeah.
niggas was friends. They was smoking weed and fucking bitches after they dissed each
Probably
other
do
for
that
9
when
hours.
I got
Right.
a whole
Like,
playlist of diss
Yeah.
records that I be listening to.
who you do?
I've been rating this for like 4 years.
Have you?
Yes.
So why you so quiet?
Cause don't nobody agree with me. Shit. So
What's some of your shit you ain't bringing? You ain't said a word. Agree? We throwing it on the table.
Nobody agrees with me, and I have a scientific
Y'all
formula for the
y'all
greatest
missed
rappers of
second
all
round
time.
knockout with Cannabis. This
Yeah,
LL.
yeah, just the
Kill-
LL. That was
kill-
fire.
Kill
That's fire.
LL.
That's from the 4-3-2-1 record with
Yes,
because
from that
LL
beat.
dissed Cannabis with
Yeah,
DMX
yeah,
in them,
yeah,
right?
right.
Okay.
First of all, that was hard as fuck.
Hard.
Yeah.
When you come up when you're on a song with a motherfucker,
Yeah.
and you don't like what he said to you, and you say, "Oh, hold on,
Let me go in here and write my
hold
verse.
on,"
Yeah.
and come back with 16, and
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
L
that's-
changes.
yeah, because LL's a monster.
He can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you a rapper, you
Ooh.
can, it don't matter.
Who would it?
LL verse was
If
still
you was
hard.
Cannabis, if you was Cannabis, you was gonna beat up LL.
Never.
Never.
He's gonna get your
Especially
ass
at that time,
whooped.
that's
He's
prime
gonna
fuck
get your-
LL.
get your ass.
Cannabis came at him hard.
Gonna
And
get your ass.
LL was a real
You
street
said
nigga.
that, yeah.
And LL was a real street
Queens
nigga.
niggas don't
Forget
play.
all that licking his lips shit.
Queen-
So where
Queens
does
niggas is wild.
where does the Meek Mills diss land? Drake.
I forgot about that shit.
That's
It was
got
forgettable.
that's fire.
That nigga had the whole
That was
club
up
fire.
singing that shit
That's up
word
there, but
for word. Man, that
He
shit
did.
was in the
And
club.
he had some quotables in there.
Man,
dog.
that nigga
Getting
was
bodied
in the
by a
club.
singing nigga.
Yeah.
Dog, he
Is that a
invented
world
Twitter
tour or
fingers.
your
Twitter
girl?
Is that a
fingers.
world
Yeah.
tour or is that your girl
Dog,
tour?
that line was
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
dagger.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing he played out, I don't even want to hear about
Right
it
then
again.
again, yeah.
Even when she tell you that
Yeah,
you
you
better
better
as
have
friends.
friends.
And then the shit played
Played out
you
like that.
Exactly how he said.
Shit.
Because those was conversations Drake was having with Nicki.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nicki like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she was like, I'm gonna end this soon and we'll just be
Yeah.
friends after this. This some shit Jay-Z didn't want us to do at Rock Nation to sell some records.
Oh man.
After top 5, the rest of it's like we wrestling for you can be whatever.
Yeah.
It's 5 of them that be like, all right.
Yeah, no, there's
Okay.
definitely 5 of them.
So Ken, let me
So-
hear your
so what's your
five.
What did I say?
You said Jack the Ripper,
Was it Jack the Ripper? The bitch in you.
the DJ Quick diss,
Dollars and Cents.
Okay.
No Vaseline and second round knockout.
What about Bridges Over?
Damn.
He fucked Shan up on that.
Bridge is over. Bridge is over is like
That's
Michael
like the
Jordan, ain't it?
quintessential.
He is like the
It's
quintessential.
the quintessential diss record.
Yeah. It's like Michael Jordan in the basketball conversation.
Yeah.
Like, why are you even bringing him up right now, bro?
that's true.
Like, you
Yeah.
cheating. That's kind of what the man dissed the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Dog called Roxanne a hoe.
The man dissed the whole neighborhood, bro. I watched the documentary on that shit like a month ago. The man dissed the whole neighborhood.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
No, he was mad because the first song they came out with, he took it to Mr. Magic, and Mr. Magic dissed that shit on
Shit,
Brooklyn
live, yep.
and the shit was trash. It was terrible. Like KRS-One song.
How does second round knockout make your list?
Well, one, I meant to say this in the post. It's the timing of
It's
it.
the timing of it. And we never
who
seen
they
that. The
talking about?
audacity of that done on a record.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why No Vaseline is so powerful. Like,
He took on 4 niggas.
He took
and
on,
you-
yeah.
But you,
He took
label,
on-
yeah, that's
the
what I'm
label
saying.
back
took
then, you didn't
everybody.
have no leaks. That shit just came out of
Everybody.
nowhere. Like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't
No,
know
you
all
bought a
this.
CD and put it in, or a tape and put it in, and that shit
Right.
played when you hit play.
Here's what they think.
So here's the thing.
Here's what they think about.
But here's the thing. This is why Takeover hit
Your boy
so hard for
Eazy-E
me.
getting fucked
I
with no
remember-
Vaseline.
I remember when Takeover dropped, and because I didn't, I remember immediately after Summer Jam, because I didn't see the
Yep.
Summer Jam.
Summer
stream.
Jam screen.
So I didn't see the stream. Immediate after the drop, when I listened to it, and I went back to go watch it. I said, "Dog, this is ridiculous! Like he is going after everybody." And you know what I'm saying? Like it was,
To me,
that's why
Takeover is the greatest song that's at this.
You talking
record.
about beat wise?
Beat wise, but like put together, and then ask Nas. He don't want it with Hov.
No, he
like
to me. I
No,
love
not even I like the user lane. Like that was
For
great.
me, I love it when this breakdown stuff. When 4 albums in 10 years, nigga, I can divide. That's one every say two. 2 of them shit was. One was 9, the other was ill. I'm like,
Hey,
dog,
he was telling the truth though.
he was telling the truth.
that's one hot album.
Nas
every
fan.
That's
10
been my
years.
whole
I
problem.
understand.
I'm
That's-
like,
That's
goddamn,
so
Nas.
That's
lame.
been my whole argument against Nas.
It's the reality
But
of it.
that, like you said, I like Ether because Nas didn't do that shit. He didn't do that shit. He came out his shell and was like, "Hey, I'm just gonna."
He
do this
dissed
shit.
Puck before
Before
that.
that, though, he had been dissing niggas way before that.
That wasn't
Y'all,
a diss song. That was
y'all
a diss
wanted him to dumb down his bars, and that was
and-
lame.
And
Like,
he had- well,
I don't want dumb down Nas.
How many
Like, that's
lists he
whack
had
to me.
after Ether to drop that, and all he went for is jokes? Like,
Yeah,
he should've
like this man dropped facts about you, and you talked about him and Dame Dash relationship. Who gives a fuck?
talked about calling him Tybo Ho
And Biggie and Puffy, like, man, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I
You sound
expected more.
stupid, bro.
I
You
expected
Nas,
more.
G.
Cause yeah, and that's
So-
the thing. You
and-
Nas, I expect more.
And the crazy part,
It's dope. It was
Funny.
So
It's
he
dope.
had,
It's a dope line.
It was funny, but it
You the
wasn't-
fag model from Carl Kanai Esco ads, nigga. I'll be a
you
36
went
nigga in
from
the title.
nasty Nas
You're
to
a
Esco
fag.
trash.
I called you a fag from the Carl Kanai
Your
Esco
bodyguard Uchiwali verse was better than yours.
yours, like all that type of shit.
Killing that
He
nigga dog.
dropped all facts. That's the
Killing
point.
that nigga dog.
bro,
DJ Quick dropped all facts.
bro,
in
let's
this
let's
record.
and
All
let's
facts.
be honest.
I love
Let's
facts.
be honest.
I love facts.
That whole Nas album was in response to Jay-Z. The whole album.
Still mad at.
Yes.
I like the album. I just
Yeah.
don't like that diss record.
The whole album.
It's one of my
Got your-
favorite
got
Nas
my-
albums.
Got yourself a gun. All that shit. All that shit is him talking about
Got
Jay-Z.
Yourself a Gun was a slapper though.
It was a
No,
slapper.
That album's up there with Illmatic.
Very solid album, except for that song. That's
It
the
ain't
only
up
song I
there.
don't
It ain't
like.
up there with him.
I wouldn't put it up there with
Nah, hell
Illmatic.
no,
It was
it
a
ain't
good
that- it
album.
ain't
but
better
I
than
wouldn't-
it was written.
It's top 3.
It ain't better than it was written.
Illmatic, and It Was Written. Those my those.
And that's your order?
No.
Oh,
that's not my order.
Those are the only 3 albums he got.
To me,
To me.
That you like that are
those
that
ones
are
those ones I like.
Those
I
you
like.
If I have to listen to some Nas, thank you.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, we
I
talking
agree.
about diss records. You got to talk about Nas.
Yeah.
Shitty in the
That's one of the-
conversation.
one of
No,
the
Nas
best.
got a lot of pockets of songs. His albums.
we talk
Those
basketball.
three
Niggas don't want to talk
albums,
Larry
those
Bird,
albums,
but you have to talk him.
Those
Shit.
3 albums I can listen to.
You got to fuck with Nas too.
Yeah.
Nas one of the top selling niggas of
Oh
all
no, I
time.
fuck
He's
with
still
Nas.
relevant right
Nas-
now, and he got
I
one of the
fuck with
top
Nas
diss
still.
records of all
I
time.
just hate his beat
I
selection.
just hate Stillmatic.
Absolutely.
It's still a dope. I mean, one of the top diss songs of all time.
Oh, you gotta give her a shout out.
Yeah.
Crystal Ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From,
Shout out to Crystal. What they got a store in here?
Control C.
Control C.
Oh shit. That,
Okay, Control C. She sells snacks.
It's a copy machine thing.
It's a printing place in here, but she also sells snacks. She has a store.
Hey, Dame, it's not my fault. Y'all man is trash.
And she dropped off snacks to the
He
Slick Talk with
trash.
Scales podcast for us. So shout out
Big
Crystal
trash.
Ship.
Big trash.
We appreciate it.
If I have to listen, yes, if I have to listen to Nas, Dame, because that's the only way I'm gonna listen to him is if you make me.
Yeah, dollars and cents.
And
was
you brought
fire.
up a good point at well, this whole other, I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go there. We
What?
got, about the production.
The beat was fire.
No, him being, I think he better than Dre. He better than. I
You think
he
he better than Dre?
What?
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
we definitely don't got.
Hold on.
All right,
Hold
we
on.
got-
Quick
we
was
outta here.
cold.
Say what you
Quick
got
was
to
cold.
say. We
You
outta
said
here.
Quick was the greatest producer ever?
I think he's better than Dre.
Who is Tim Mosley then?
I said to me.
That's his style, bro. That's his style of music. That's what he likes, my nigga. Now relax, dog. Like that's his.
First of all,
opinion.
not too much on Dr. Dre. Ooh.
My top person is Primo. That's my favorite.
Primo.
It's some niggas that'll say.
I'm not gonna be mad at you.
It's some
I'm
niggas
not gonna
that'll
be mad
say
at
Jay
saying that.
Dilla. It's niggas that'll say Jay that'll argue with you, fight you, nigga, and say Jay Dilla's the best.
I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be
That's
mad
cool.
at you saying Primo. I don't fuck with the Jay Dilla argument. Like Jay Dilla. Oh, okay, whatever.
That's my.
But he was a
Scotty.
scientist. He was a scientist. He was different.
He got
You
that
got to
Primo.
tell me.
He got the Primo.
He was different.
I hit that nigga ASAP like, oh, I hate you. You got the Primo. beat.
But Timberland is different.
Yeah, Timberland different.
He different.
DJ Quick different too, though. I ain't gonna front. DJ Quick made a stepping record that we still play at bars in Milwaukee to this day.
Oh yeah.
With AMG like 9 years ago.
Quick.
Don, bitch better have my money is one of my favorite songs from my childhood, and it's the beat, not
Yeah,
just
oh,
the
yeah.
lyrics of what he's talking about. It's the
No, Quick is cold as fuck.
AMG whole money, a
Quick
whole
cold
album,
fuck.
second to none,
None
whole
whole
album,
album. Yeah,
all the
like-
Quick albums, man.
Yeah, this got to be a different time.
The reason, hold on, the reason why you know he's fire is that Dre goes and hires him when he does projects.
Facts.
Yeah.
He cuts that man a check,
Yeah.
like, hey, I need you to work with me for
Yeah.
the next 9 months.
Hey,
Yeah.
buddy.
So Dre take forever to do an
Thank
album.
you, CT. Thank you,
You know what I'm
CT.
saying?
Timbo is the GOAT.
No, Timbo, in my opinion, is better than Dre and all of them.
I just said he better than Dre.
Who?
My
Quick. I think Quick
Timbo-
is better than Dre.
I no. It's
Quick
Tim-
got way
it's-
more. He got
it's
way
Tim-
more groove.
It's Tim and then it's Dre. And then it's Pharrell.
I think Dre got way more. I mean,
And then it's Kanye.
Quick got way
then it's
more beats.
Premier.
Quick got way more beats that are
for me
likable
is
than Dre.
Premier, Tim.
Sticky conversation.
Yeah.
The reason why
I-
the reason why Premier don't get up to the top is because he don't have the instrumentation.
I got my
other niggas
producer
do.
show coming up. We got Mecca Mala
I hear
coming
what you're
through.
saying.
Yeah.
That gotta be a whole nother conversation. Bring me back for that.
So this was episode 79 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. The title of this
Blasphemy.
episode was When Opportunity Comes a Knocking, featuring the homie Rudy Strong, aka Young Deuces.
Make sure y'all
Half
get
a
that
Streets
album out, man.
And Young Deuces, right? Celebrity. Yeah, they can't get autographs. And 1/4 for Geek Set podcast, man. Let the people know where they can find you at and find the album. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Young_Deuces on all social media platforms, but you can go to youngdeuces.com and then you can just find everything. That's where I have everything. That's where you'll find all the Geek Set stuff. My album is on every platform, and you know what I'm saying? Just check it out, man. Definitely.
For sure, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Yeah, I know. That nigga, you know, that's why I felt good about today's episode. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a famous nigga in the building. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this episode will be available on YouTube as soon as we log off. Shout out to everybody on Facebook checking us out. We will see y'all on Tuesday. We are out.
Promote your brand here at the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Promote your brand here at the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. We have premium placements and sponsorship opportunities across the web: Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. We got them all. Reach thousands of savvy listeners through targeted advertising at Slick Talk with Scales podcast. You can reach us at slicktalkwithscales@gmail.com or simply give us a call at 414-367-8011. That's 414-367-8011. Reach thousands of listeners through targeted advertising with Slick Talk with Scales podcast, a dope ass podcast.
Hey yo, this is Don. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. on Facebook Live for the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Peace.
I've been sipping on Ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on Ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A Ricotta, we gon' have a drink of Ricotta. Everybody drinking Ricotta. Get you some Ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on Ricotta. I've been sipping on Ricotta. I've been sipping on Ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.